Happy New Year, everyone, as we come to you tonight from Coalmont, Tennessee, as we get set for a district battle tonight as we resume the new year with the Lady Rockets taking on the Lady Yellow Jackets of Grundy County. Good evening, Troy Cashin, Noble Mays, Mr. Jay Schilling running our board as usual, and on our camera tonight, Mr. Owen Harrington bringing you all the action here as we get set for what is hopefully a prosperous 2025 for the Lady Rockets. They won a couple of games over Christmas, pushed their overall mark to 8-6. They are 0-1 in district play. Of course, that earlier loss to Grundy County at home. Grundy County comes in at 5-7 overall, 1-1 in district play. They won the first meeting between these two teams by a score of 46-37. And then Grundy County also has played another district game as they went to Cannon County, lost by 10 there, 40-32. So they come in tonight even in the district. Lady Rockets looking for their first district win. And Noble, you think about the opportunity for the Lady Rockets here tonight, playing much better basketball, but they got off to a horrible start at home in the opener against Grundy County. And if memory serves me correctly, I think they got down like 16-0. They came back and actually won the second half. They outscored Grundy County 21-15 in that second half and played much better in the following quarters after that rough start. So, with the way they've improved, even though it is on the road, this is a tough place to play, but you got to feel like they've got a pretty good shot here tonight.
Everything you said there, T-Roy, quite a bit to unpack there, but there's about three things I certainly want to pull out of that. Working backwards. One, Grundy County home crowd, very festive crowd. Not only do they come out, but they understand basketball very well. They know when to get up for their team. They know when to get quiet for their team. But also, speaking about the tournament over the break, winter break for the Lady Rockets, a confidence booster, not only winning a couple games and putting you in the category of win-loss category of being more than 500 as a team, that additional work ethic and additional practice that you put in there, being able to put in those extra reps, not just going up against your own self, but going up against competition, that can only help you. But also the other little piece, the litmus test that goes along with playing a team you've already played before, being able to kind of see exactly where you're at this stage, working there on the back end when you start really true district and regional play.
Yeah, and Coach Wild, we talked about it before Christmas. He said, I hate these pre-Christmas tournament games, he said, or district games, because I feel like especially coming in here new, we're going to need that extra time to be able to get these ladies ready. He said, it's on the schedule, we got to play it. You feel like I think they are much more prepared coming into this game here tonight to compete in district play. And you thought about, before the season started, if you look at past success for this group, you think, hey, if these young ladies can win 8 to 10 games, it would be a pretty good season, pretty good step up. Well, they've won 8 already. And now you come on here on the road tonight. If you can pick up a win, it would be huge. You square yourself at 500 in the district. You get a key road victory. And, of course, you keep the momentum going, and you're going to need it come Tuesday night when Moore County rolls in.
And I think on the front end, when you're just trying to feel your way through the season, there's a lot of nuances there, T-Roy. New head coach. You have a couple young ladies who confidence boosters. They need to try to find exactly not only what their role is on the starting five, but also which individuals may come off the bench and which ones have extra minutes that they'll be able to get. So all of that goes into late November, early December, and all that plays right into Coach Wild's hand when he gets ready to open up on a January 3rd on the road.
And as we watch here, we've got a unique vantage point here because we are directly behind the Grundy County bench. They do not have a seating arrangement where you can get center of the floor here on this side. That's where they have the electricity at. So we're just a little bit behind the Grundy County bench over here. But you can see Coach Taylor Tucker out there. And Coach Wild has talked about they've had great success with the JV squad that she has guided. And girls really have latched on to her. She's done a great job. Coach Wild talks about what a great job she's done. So you see her out here working with the girls here as we see her from our vantage point. She's been a key add as well.
I think it was that final game right before the break, T. Roy, and Coach Wild, he talked talked favorably about Coach Tanya
Tucker.
Tanya Tucker spoke highly about her, not only her gift that she was given as a basketball player, but able to translate that gift into another career and also being able to relate to this group of student athletes.
We are excited to get the new year underway, but first of all, let's take a break, hear from some of our fine sponsors, and we'll be back with more action here on TC Sports 1. At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin. If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And welcome back here to Grundy County High School as we get set to begin the basketball new year for the Rockets and Lady Rockets here in Grundy County. Noble, you think about during the Christmas break, I mean, you play those Christmas tournaments, coaches say, hey, we don't want you to get rusty. We don't want to have that long a layoff. We want to keep you playing. A little bit different than it was back in the day because a lot of teams said, hey, we're going to fold up the tent, go home. Everybody's going to have some Christmas dinner, celebrate a little New Year's, and we'll come back a day before and practice, before we have to play a game. But, a lot different, and it keeps these young ladies in shape, keeps them fresh. And, like you say, you pick up a couple of wins, and Coach Wild said, hey, the victory over Collinwood was 9-3 coming into that game. And they're a single-A team that's really good every year. And, to win that game, that's a pretty good accomplishment. So, you take down Spring Hill, again, higher classification, so you feel better about yourself the way you're playing and keep yourself in a little bit of a rhythm. So they come in here tonight. I think Noble, I told Coach Wild, and, he kind of wanted to shrug me off just a little bit because I think you don't want to put those expectations on the girls. But I said, I really feel like with the start that we got off to at home in that game where it was just everything could go wrong, went wrong, to rebound and come back and actually win the second half of that game. I feel like with the improvement that they've made, this is going to be a tough place to play. We talked about the fans got here. We got here at about 4:15, and I thought, we looked at each other and we were like, what's going on here? Is it basketball homecoming? Is there some, play or event that's going on? And, you got ladies out front said, no, everybody just comes early. And I remember there being pretty good crowds here, but not anything like that at 4:15. They were here for both JV games. They have been on their feet and getting into it. So, they're ready for some action. It's going to be loud in here. It'll be a different environment, tough place to play. And Noble, the thing that I always think about these things, and this is just from an offensive standpoint. If you look at the vantage point right now, and Owen, if we've got a shot, let's go down toward the Grundy County end. And you just look, you see the students and the crowd back behind you, behind the backboard. So as a shooter, that's a whole different atmosphere that you're shooting into. That's tough to pick up. Now, if you're a JV player, you got to play in this atmosphere a little bit in those JV games. But if you're a varsity player right now, you're going to get some warm-ups, but it's sometimes tough to be able to get that depth perception down when you're shooting against a different background that you're shooting against here tonight.
And, Troy, I'm glad you brought that up. It brings back some memories for me the last time I was here. And I remember it being difficult for any Lady Rocket or Rocket basketball player who was shooting free throws, because what you will see down there that Owen be able to lock in on, you will be able to see in the midst of the game, there will be a student section. You'll see a student section lined up on that rail there, and they will make a great deal of noise when there's a Lady Rocket or Rocket shooting free throws. But also what I remember there's some hard fouls that took place also in this gym, and it seems as though these concrete walls, but particularly in the direction where Owen is focused on the camera, I remember there was a couple of times where there were some Rocket players who went into that wall down there. So, and there's absolutely no padding down there for any cushion.
Yeah, you're looking at that on both ends. There is a decent amount of room, but still, Noble, if you're going full speed down the floor, it's tough to throw on the brakes, so you will have to worry about that here as well. Let's take a break. We'll be back. Your starting lineups coming your way here as we get set for girls action. It is 8-6. Forrest taking on 5-7 Grundy here on TC Sports 1.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
And welcome back, as once again, if you're just joining us, pretty unique view tonight for you as we are stationed behind the Grundy County bench tonight. There is no section to set up behind. If you had to be behind the bench, you'd want to be behind your home, but there is no ability to do that. So this was where we are at tonight. So it'll be a different viewpoint for the Forrest faithful here tonight as we get set for our starting lineups, our national anthem coming your way here in just a second.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Grundy County High School for tonight's 9AA matchup between the visiting Forrest Lady Rockets and your Grundy County Lady Jackets and Yellow Jackets. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem and opening prayer. Your opening prayer tonight will be given by Grundy County High School sophomore Miss Katie Childers, and your prayer will be given by Grundy County High School senior Miss Danica Parmalee.
Please bow your heads and let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, Lord. We We ask your blessing on the games we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner by which our words and actions are pleasing to you. Be with the coaches tonight as they guide their teams and the referees as they officiate the game. Be with all the fans and cheerleaders as they cheer on their teams and give us safe travels as we go home. Watch over us and guide us, for it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
And now your starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Lady Rockets, they are coached by John Wild and assisted by Taylor Tucker.
Number 2, Sadie Smith. Number 4, Mary Warner. Number 11, Kinsley Inlow. Number 15, Josie Brown. And number 22, Bailey Stallmaker.
And it will be the customary starting 5, Pope, Brown, Inlow, Sadie Smith, and Camry Warner for the Lady Rockets. And now for the Grundy County Lady Jackets, coached by Miss Brittany Woodley. And folks, the music is loud. We're trying to tone it down as much as we can, but still getting a little reverb here as we get set for your tip here from Coalmont, as it's the Lady Jackets and the Lady Rockets round 2 as we begin this new year. It's going to be Pope matched up against Callie Parson to tip it up here. Parson, 13 in game number 1. Gracie Panther led the way for Grundy with 15 in game 1 for the Lady Rockets. Bailey Stallnecker off the bench with 11 led the way as the tip controlled by Grundy County. Grundy County decked out in the home whites, firing early. The 3-ball, no good from Reimer, and the Lady Rockets back the other way quickly. Camry Warner and Coach Wild talked about what a difference she has made, Noble. He said from June, when they first got in the gym till now, she has really come on as Inlow takes the quick 3, no good. Rebound back to Josie Brown. Kick it now, Smith, left corner right in front of us here, Noble.
And Camry has not only shown improvement on film, but coach is highly impressed with her transgression as well.
Yeah, and he said, she has really picked it up, being able to run this team and having the confidence to do so. That's a big cog.
Progression is what I meant to say, T-Roy. I apologize.
Down the lane, Smith dumps it under. Pope puts it up and in. And that's something you would love to have, Noble, is Pope be able to contribute offensively. Got open there and a nice dump down from Smith for the opening bucket.
I tell you all the time, T-Roy, all I need Pope to do is put up 3 or 4 shot attempts. I don't need all of them to go in. Just put up some shot attempts.
3 ball, deep left corner, no good. Rebound battle for it. And on the inline is Crabtree, and we'll go the other way.
Because when Pope is putting up shot attempts, she's forcing the defense to move and have to credit her existence on the court, T-Roy.
Now here comes the press. Inbounds, Warner with it. Man to man, as Grundy County will pick up all over the floor here. Warner with it. Camry directing traffic here as she has it top of the circle. Puts it on the floor, now reverses the dribble. Gives it up to Brown. Smith up top, open 3 ball on the way, bang! Sadie Smith from downtown.
Uncontested, T-Roy. They move the ball around exceptionally well. Sadie Smith able to find an open shot.
Really nice screen set to get her free. So this is the opposite of the last time Grundy County got out early. Now it's the Lady Rockets here on the road. They get out with the first 5. Shot again, Reimer no good from 3. Rebound battle for. Saved back in by Panther, controlled by Pope, and here come the Lady Rockets. Camry Warner in front court. Warner looked towards Smith, thought about bringing it to her in that deep corner, but held it up. Back door, good defense there by Grundy County. In low now with it, gives it up to Brown. Josie tried to get rid of it, and she is fouled from behind.
T-Roy, we're going to have to make sure we keep our dribble alive. Want to keep the offense moving, but right now, Coach Wild has the young ladies very poised and very patient on the offensive end.
Elise Reimer picking up the foul, her first, team's first. 5-0 here early. A couple of really good screens. Pope out front. Ball batted away but run down by Brown. Now Warner will hold it up, Noble, and just kind of let everybody get a breath. There were a couple little ragged passes there. Now they'll try to get back in the offensive rhythm here. In low, out top. Grundy man-to-man. Warner. And Noble, I think that's something she's going to be capable of. They sometimes drop off her a little bit and give her that shot. She can really shoot the ball when called on.
She can, but she offensive-minded point guard is where her mind is at, T-Roy.
Smith gives it up in low. She'll fire from 3. This one no good. Rebound pulled away by Panther of Grundy County. Gracie Panther, who led them in scoring in Chapel Hill with 15, brings it across the time stripe as we're 3 minutes in here opening quarter. Again, firing from 3, Reimer no good. Long rebound controlled by Brown. Grundy has been ice cold here early from deep.
Let's be clear, T-Roy. It's Reimer who's been ice cold here thus far.
Yeah, you're right. Warner looks inside off the cut now. In low free. Straight away 3. Bang. Kinsley in low from downtown. And once again, really nice back screen. She got up top. Got the open 3, drained it, and Grundy County will take a quick timeout. Let's keep it here. It's a 30, Noble. You got to like the start on the road.
Not only do you have to like it because of the score, T-Roy, but you have to like it because you talked about it. You told the folks at home in the first contest, Grundy County, the Lady Yellow Jackets got up early. And here's the thing. All this conversation we're talking about winter break and the Lady Rockets playing and the progress that the Lady Rockets are making, you look for that litmus test we talked about, and you want to see where you at now at this stage of the season versus where you was at the first time you played Grundy County. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was December 3rd, T-Roy.
Yeah, it's been a month ago. And so here's the other thing, Noble. When you set those screens well, you make people a little wary the next time. Do I run through that thing as hard? Do I give my all? Those kind of things. They're setting some really good screens right now. Panther firing from 3, and she breaks the ice for Grundy. Gracie Panther from downtown. Back the other way quickly. Smith gets inside. Ball poked away. Now here comes a double team. Gives it back in low again from 3, and again connects. Kinsley from downtown. Enlow caught in rhythm. Noble got herself squared right here in front of us. She didn't drift at all. That was a beautiful jumper.
And you see why Camry Warner is able to only play point guard. She has 2 shooters capable, actually 3 shooters capable out there on the court, and she just had to look for them.
First time we have seen Parson be active at all as they got it inside to her, fouled by Pope. Thought quite possibly, Noble, they would call that on the floor, but they're going to say she's in the act of shooting.
And we'll reward her and look at the student section, T-Roy, and very quiet up there.
Yeah.
And like I said, they understand basketball around here, and they posted up right there just to be a deterrent to the opposing team.
Yeah, Grundy County's got a state championship in their history. I think the last one was in 1998, but they've got a good program here as Parson connects on both. 11-5 ball game here. 3:40 left, opening quarter. Warner across the time strike. Smith got the screen from Enlow, now gives it to Kinsley. Straight away, Camry. Back now to Enlow. Kinsley along the baseline. The leaner, got it. Kinsley got that one up before the defender was set. Just kind of inched it up there and got number 7 and number 8 on that one.
What's great about Enlow hitting these early shots, she's always looking for offense, but she's successful thus far.
Good entry pass that time. Pope had done a good job of getting around to the front of Parson, but they threw it right over the top. Nicely done there as Parson connects.
Very little defense for that, T-Roy. Excellent entry pass and just a strong finish. Parson right under the basket.
You want to try to have some help backside, but there wasn't any available that time. Pope did a great job of getting in front of her. Now the pass batted away and maintained. Crabtree the other way, one-on-one against Smith, all the way under, puts it up, and no good. Rebound to Josie Brown. Clears it now, Smith. Thought they might have some numbers, but she'll hold it up and give way now to Warner.
That's a wise move by Smith that time. They've been very patient thus far. No reason to change the system now, T-Roy.
Posting up Enlow. Low block, gives it up now, Smith. Fires from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound, long one controlled by Crabtree. On the move, Panther. Thought about the 3, gives it up to Reimer. Reimer passes, now she'll step up. She'll fire again from 3. Brown giving her that shot right now. She has not been able to connect, and again, she has difficulty. This one off the top of the backboard, and the possession will go over to the Lady Rockets.
And Reimer's having a conversation with the coaching staff, T-Roy, so I'm not sure exactly if there's a confidence thing there, but she certainly has the green light, so anticipate she'll continue to shoot that as long as the Lady Rockets keep giving it to her.
Pope to Stallnecker, who's just checked in, gives it up now, Smith off the baseline, little 10-footer good. Nice dish there from Stallnecker to the open Smith.
And you know Stallnecker will look for offense. She decided that time to give it to the wide open Smith.
Long 3, Parson no good. Good box out by Pope. That's a great job. That's how you teach it. Pope in the corner, needs some help. Frees it now to Warner. Camry out of trouble, rushing it the other way. Camry right down the middle, dumps it over on the wing. Smith open 3. This one too strong, and we got a foul underneath on the push. Bailey Stallnecker.
Let's go back to the point guard for a second, T-Roy. Camry Warner did everything you're supposed to do. She came down the middle of the floor. She looked over to the right, seen a wing player out there posted out on the perimeter out there behind the 3, and seen another wing player to the left, and she forced the defense to do something.
Jadis McDaniel back in the contest. McDaniel with it. Gets it up top. Matched up there, Stallnecker. Steps out on her. They're working now out of that zone look as getting it inside, backing her way down across the lane. Shot blocked away beautifully. Good job by Pope. Just stayed on her feet. Pope went down, tried to get it, ended up traveling with it, but that's excellent defense.
T-Roy, not only did she stay on her feet, she slid her feet over. Excellent defensive stance that time, and then she put her left hand up and got the block as well. Great defensive presence, Caitlin Pope.
Out front, 1 minute left in the quarter. McDaniel gives it up now to Rogers, who's checked in. Gracie Rogers. Inside pass deflected away, maintained by Grundy County. Lady Rockets now, man-to-man. 45 seconds left here in the quarter. Kick it cross court, quick shot up, no good. Trying to save it, McDaniel does so. Extra possession now, Panther gets inside, flips it up and in. Good hustle, and that leads to 2. Good job by Jadis McDaniel keeping it alive.
She kept the ball alive, got it into a score, T-Roy. Excellent job. I want to credit Caitlin Pope for the closeout, the quick closeout that time on Tory Lane as well.
Final 15 seconds of the quarter here. Lady Rockets Warner up top in low. Cover her up quickly. Kinsley with it, 7 and counting. Warner up top in low with 3, 2, puts it up just off the mark, and that will close out this opening quarter here in Colmont. 1 in the books, and the Lady Rockets a good one. They lead it 15-9.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
And welcome back. All the things you need to do on the road to pull off a victory, the Lady Rockets did in the opening quarter. Shot the basketball well. They played good defense. They limited the turnovers. Excellent job by them.
They also limited the Lady Yellow Jackets to 1 shot on about every possession except for 3.
Oop, this one banged off a Pope. She'll dive and try to maintain possession and does so. Nice job. Stallnecker now to Warner. Camry gets inside the paint. Now switches. Parson will pick her up. Now let's see what they can do here. Smith, left wing up top now to Pope. Inside Smith, backs her way down, puts it up, little half hook over Parson, good. Sadie Smith, that was a really confident move inside, Noble.
It was. Coach Wild has the lady. Roy, I played a little basketball in middle school. They run in a little motion. I've seen 2 young ladies in motion, and they getting free.
Good help from the backside, powering that one up is Parson. That was a tough shot, but a nice, skilled offensive move there by Parson.
Parson has the body type down there, T-Roy. If you get her the ball anywhere 5 to 10 feet in the basket, she has a high percentage shot.
She's got 6. Lead is 6 for Forrest here. Camry Warner out top, directing traffic out of this set. Smith puts it on the floor. Back up top now to Stallnecker. Bailey with the dribble. Being patient here. They are taking really good shots, Noble. They are being patient in their offense. They're not getting in a hurry. They're only taking the good looks.
Not only that, but they're going to drain this clock, T-Roy. It's going to be a whole lot of possessions for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Now, as a defender, look how many screens you're having to run through. Smith gets it off the good pass inside, but good help from backside. Panther with a steal. Panther the other way. Gets inside, flips it up, and scores. Nice move by Panther. She's got 7. It has been the Panther-Parson connection here as they've got all of the Grundy County points.
That's a big lead move right there from Gracie Panther, number 11, T-Roy for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Very nicely done. But again, you see, even though Panther, good defense that time, Lady Rockets got it where they wanted.
4 feet from the basket is where Sadie was at, T-Roy, and it's just pause and it's patience here.
Puts it on the floor now, in low from 3. This one just a little too strong. And we'll have over the back on Smith, who was trying to keep that one alive. Parson on the block out. And Smith will be tagged with the foul. That's her first of the evening. Team's first here in this second quarter. 5:45 left here before halftime. As Tory Lane is going to check in for the Lady Jackets for the first time.
The game has gotten a little closer here, T-Roy. The Lady Rockets jumped out early, but it's becoming a tight contest thus far.
Kind of figured it would be that way on the road, but again, you put yourself right now in a position to win a basketball game. Quick 3 on the way, no good. Good box out inside by Anna Rabin, who's checked in. Ball trickles away, but picked up by Warner. Coach Wild has talked about the senior Rabin, giving them some good minutes, banging in Pope's absence.
They had an opportunity. Cutting to the basket was Warner. T. Roy, point guard, was looking for a shot that time. We got to run the offense.
Smith up top to Brown. Josie puts it on the floor. Gives it on the wing now to Camry Warner. Warner bounce pass inside Raven. Raven tries to back her way inside. She got bumped off her spot, Noble. They call her for the travel.
She got fouled. Let's be real clear, T. Roy. Previous possession, if you're going to call the foul on Sadie Smith right there on the baseline, you certainly got to call that banging that's taking place right down there by Anna Rayburn. She was getting bumped off her spot, as you said.
Reimer's back in. She'll line up another three. This one good. So if you're a shooter, you just keep shooting till you get out of it. Reimer that time hits the three, and now the Lady Rockets will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 1 point game.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries, so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
One-point game here. 4:44 left here, second quarter. Lady Rockets with the ball and that 1-point cushion.
Elsie Reimer shot him back into the contest for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Inlow puts it on the floor, dumps it in the corner. Smith spot up three, bang! Sadie Smith. Smith now in double figures with 10, but that was a good drive by Inlow. Drew the defender toward her. Nice kick by Kinsley.
Sadie Smith has been the offensive option tonight, T-Roy.
Jadis McDaniel, her 15-footer good. McDaniel got the home roll that time. It kicked off the heel of the rim, went high into the air, and dropped through.
Tell you what, we're going to get us quite a contest here tonight, T-Roy. Second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter ought to be quite a treat.
Pope up top, swings it now to Brown. Good cut, Smith. Inside, puts it up and in. That is how you execute your offense. Beautifully done.
Same play, T-Roy. They ran the same play. Last time Smith had it blocked, but they just keep running offense, T-Roy, and that shot is going to be available all night until the Lady Yellow Jackets decide to do something different defensively.
Watch Pope inside. She's really working hard against Parson. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by McDaniel. Back up top, Reimer around a Panther screen. Goes baseline. Dumps it now. Parson puts it on the floor, and we got a hand check there on Pope. Couple now on Kaylin. 3:27 left here in this first half. Where do you go here, Noble? Do you sit her or do you let her try to play it out?
Here's what I'm going to say, T-Roy. You were busy. The first foul they called on Camry Warner, that's only Pope's first foul.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Off the inbounds, quick shot by Parson, good. Tell you what, man, she's really skilled. Within 15 feet, she's pretty deadly.
I don't disagree. I don't know why they don't look for her every time down, but they keep shooting deep perimeter shots.
22-20. Inlow puts it on the floor. Smith again from three, and again she connects. Don't talk to her, don't touch her, don't do anything. Just let her keep firing.
I tell you what else you don't do. You don't sit her down, Coach Wild. You let her play all night. You call a timeout if she need a breather.
I don't even know whether I want to do that or not. Just let her stay in there. When you get in that kind of zone, you're just like, okay, let's just keep going. We don't even want to take any time out. She's got 15 now. 25-20. Trying to answer. Three ball, no good. Good box out again by Pope. Nicely done. And she doesn't show up in the scorebook, but what she does for a team, you cannot measure.
You know where it shows up at? It shows up on film, T-Roy. Coach Wild looks at film. He knows she needs to be in the contest all game.
In low. Kinsley now open. Three ball. This one too strong. Long rebound controlled by Brown. Gives it up now, Smith. Back up top, Warner. Approaching the 2-minute mark left here first half. The one thing, too, Smith is playing away from the basket. Oh, we got a foul, yeah. The second time around, they caught it. Reaching in that first time was Lane. Second time they called her for the foul. But no, the one point I wanted to make, you watch, Parson would love to play inside defensively. Smith, they're pulling her away from the basket, making her be really active.
And they're going to force her to do that. We got a 30-second timeout by the Lady Yellow Jackets there, T-Roy.
We'll take it. We'll be right back.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
And welcome back, 25-20. Right at 2 minutes left to your first half. Lady Rockets trying to stretch that lead.
I apologize. Sadie Smith has a different defender, T-Roy. Let's see how they play her.
Smith puts it on the floor against Panter. Goes right by her, flips it up, will not go. Rebound pulled away by Parson, but again, she got to the spot she wanted to get to, Noble.
She did, and I tell you what, they don't know. I don't know that they want to keep Panter on her because that was way too easy for her to get to her spot.
We were talking about it. It was funny during the break. We were talking about Parson being matched up with her, that I would want Parson inside as much as I could, that Smith, I think, made her a little bit uncomfortable defensively because she was having to play out on the perimeter.
I tell you what, one more time, Panthers guarding Smith. Let's see how it plays out.
In low, puts it on the floor. Gets in the paint, little fall away, no good. Rebound to Pope. Gives them another opportunity.
Great job, Caitlin Pope, not only the rebound, but dribbling that time and making an easier pass for Warner to receive.
Out top, Pope with it, swings it quickly on the wing. Brown inside. Good low block position. Smith, little half hook. This one too strong. Pulled away by Parson, and here comes Grundy the other way. 1 minute left here, second quarter. Reimer dumps it down inside. Good catch, shot no good. But a rebound by Grundy County. Ball poked away, Reimer picks it back up. Reimer back behind the arc, three ball, too strong. Bodies everywhere, ball on the floor. In low and Pope are battling each other, and they travel the basketball.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. That was one of those cases where somebody had to call for it, but unfortunate. Both young ladies did exactly what you want to do. Loose ball, you want to fight for it and get down there. Unfortunately, they were fighting one another.
Inbounds, needing some help. 5 second count is on. They lob it out front. Panter will run it down. 40 seconds left here. McDaniel fires from three, got it. They left her open, and she converted the three. Or no, they're going to give her just two on that one. Foot on the line.
Yes, sir.
25-22. Plenty of time left here for the Lady Rockets. 24 seconds and counting. Warner, top of the circle. Gets by Parson. Pope now with it on the elbow to Brown. Shot blocked away beautifully by Reimer. Here we go the other way with Crabtree. 10 seconds left. Crabtree goes inside. Reimer backs her way down, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound to Brown, and we got a foul with the back on Reimer.
Joseph Brown, T-Roy, playing aggressive. We got a technical foul, T-Roy. We got a technical foul.
Now let's see what we got. Called a technical on Josie, and I'm not sure what happened there, Nova. I didn't see anything.
I looked down, T-Roy. The two young ladies were battling. Josie Brown did an excellent job, not only defending the offensive player that time for the Lady Jackets, but then she turned around and did an excellent job of boxing out, and it was very aggressive down there, T-Roy. And once they called the foul, everything kind of slowed down. I looked down in my paper, and then when I looked back up, T-Roy, they were calling a technical foul.
I did too. I thought I saw most of that because I looked down just for a brief second, but like I said, I didn't see anything, and maybe it happened with that brief second I looked down to record the foul on Reimer, but technical foul called. Nope. Did they wave it off?
They had to wave it off.
Okay.
They had to wave it off, T-Roy, because here's the thing. You know way better than I do. You got to shoot free throws. Nobody shooting.
Yeah. In low with an opportunity. Kinsley cannot get it off before the end of the half. So for the Lady Rockets, what they wanted. Mission accomplished here in the first half. Played well. Tough crowd here, but they lead it by 3. Your score at the break. Lady Rockets 25, Lady Jackets 22.
competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
So, all right, we all look down.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Borden State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
And welcome back here at halftime. Lady Rockets with an excellent first half. They lead it by 3, 25-22. And we are joined here at halftime by Rocket head basketball coach, Mr. Tyler Rumley. And, Coach, unique opportunity here tonight. It's going to be a hostile environment, to say the least. You got probably the district MVP in Sam Parson that you didn't get to see in Chapel Hill. It'll be a tough assignment for you tonight.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Will be. He's a great player. They're a great team, and they're coached very, very well as well. But district game, big opportunity here to kind of come in, make a statement. Our last couple of weeks, since we've been on the break, we've really been hitting, me and Coach Loyal, we've really been talking about like really transitioning into the second season of the year, that district play and all the games, the environments at the gyms, all the games are going to have a little bit more meaning to them. So Parsons, great player and a great opportunity for us to get out and kind of really match up with one of the best players in the district.
Yeah, and talk about, pre-Christmas, you put together back-to-back, and just talk about confidence level, where that takes those guys coming into this new year.
Oh, they should. I mean, confidence-wise, it's been every game in terms of just growing in practice. You're seeing some things in practice where the chemistry's getting there, and I think the confidence is a byproduct of that chemistry and then just playing more. We got a few games in over the break, so we were able to kind of reset, get a little bit of time off, but still get out and get some work in. Through that confidence, freshman Alex Evans, his confidence has kind of shot through the roof over the past few days in practice. Josh Dowd's confidence is growing, and we've talked about it before, every single game. And it's just trickling down all the way through to everybody. Just everything's growing and kind of coming together. Having a little break can be a little bit wonky sometimes, but coming back in, they're juiced up, ready to go. I'm ready to rock and roll with them as well. And
you talk about Evans, that's the key, because you've been going 6 deep a lot of times, being able to have him as a 7th guy. If you can get 7 or 8 where you can really rotate, don't have to worry as much when somebody gets in foul trouble. That's nice to have to build that luxury of having a little deeper bench.
Oh, yes, and a lot of these guys that are getting that time, they are so young as well, so it's almost getting some of those lumps out early. And good thing with Alex, specifically with Alex, he comes in, he's a soccer player, he's been kind of through the ringer in all the sports, he's always played up in sports, so I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a thing as a freshman and all that, but I think he's ready to answer the bell, a lot like we talked about Hightower a bit. I think Alex Evans is ready to answer the bell, just a tough, gritty player as a freshman.
Coach Rumley, on your way down, I know there was plenty of conversation to be able to have about the matchup that you have tonight. When it's a conversation where you have a star player on the opposing team that you have to match up, is it a conversation of a one-on-one with a special defensive player, or is it just that same team concept where you have to try to play a certain defensive mindset?
So with Parsons, the way we've talked about it with him is we're going to start one of our better players on him and kind of try to motivate our defense that way. Outside of that, Parsons is a great player, and one of the things that we talked about a lot this week is how good of a teammate and a leader he is on the floor, where he makes it a very, very big point, especially early in the game and throughout the game, to really try to get those other guys going. I think he's done a great job of picking and choosing that. So with that being said, starting out, it's going to be a lot of team-oriented, guarding him, kind of gapping up a little bit when he puts the dribble down, trying to get it out of his hands and just make him have to think a little bit early.
And I know you were here just along with Troy and I, and when got a heated moment in a previous contest where he kind of took it upon himself to kind of, I guess, kind of take over a game or something of that nature. So help me out. I don't know much about basketball, but how do you, when a young man gets locked in like that, how do you defend him then?
Well, with him specifically, first thing you do is you say a lot of prayers the night before. First things first. No, I'm kidding. He is a great player, but with him, as they get going, the help and those other guys stunting it may have to turn into where we're kind of running two guys around with him and things of that nature, because he can get going. And I think what you said there, it really turns to, like, he's going to look to get guys going, but at a certain point, if it's not happening, he's going to go. So really trying to watch for that. Me and Coach Loya talked about it, really trying to keep an eye to that, just to see when that switch flips for him.
One final question. I feel like Tristan is kind of on that same path as Parson. What do you tell him? You watch film and you want to say, hey, this is the guy I think you are. He's just a little older version of you. Things that you can do to help him be able to take over a game like Parson.
Oh, yeah. So we talked, me and Tristan, Coach Loyal and I, and Tristan, we've talked big thing, and some of the clips that we showed Tristan on film, kind of how we were talking with Noble there about just Parsons is a really, really good teammate. That's kind of the message we put to Tristan. Obviously, we're going to give him that matchup to start with, kind of like iron sharpens iron there, best on best. But you can't get discouraged when he hits tough shots. You have to match his ability to be a teammate is kind of our conversation there. The more you can pull those other guys along, like Tristan's going to be fine. I think he'll get his. Parsons is going to get his. But it's what those other guys can do, I think. So in terms of Tristan's matchup and our matchup there, telling him just to sit down, keep in front. We'll have some help coming for him as well. But you got to kind of look that guy across from you eye to eye and say, hey, I'm going to be here.
Coach, I'm going to ask this as a fan of sports, particularly youth sports. I know as a coach you got to answer this a different way than I want you to answer it. If the folks at home who are viewing in, listening, if somewhere in this contest it gets to be a 1 versus 1, a Yellow Jacket versus a Rocket, we won't call any names, but sure, if it happened to be some star players and they both got it going on, and everybody wants to see the crowd get in and they want to see is that one of those things where you let it play out, or do you call a timeout and you remind your team to play team basketball? And I know what you got to say, but I just want to let you know that as a commentator and as a fan, we like to see some going back and forth. So what's the plan, Coach?
So on that, the way I'll answer that is, people have always told me, coach girls, they're easy to coach. I think that one of the differences that I gather from talking to those people and coaching boys is, with boys and especially with guys like that, you have to give them a little bit of freedom. You have to let them have a little bit of freedom. Now, if it's something where, I mean, like last time, and I can say this, last time I think we started out, Parsons didn't play, and Goad was trying to get going, airballed a couple early and forced it a little bit early. Like, those are the ones we don't want. But if it's in the flow of what we're trying to do and it's in the flow of the game, have at it. You're athletic enough. We can go at it a little bit. So I'm open to it on that.
Coach, man, as always, we appreciate having you.
Absolutely.
Best of luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much.
All right. Coach Tyler Rumley here at halftime. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with your second half after this.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
And welcome back as we get set for your second half. Quick recap of your first half. Scoring for Grundy. Parson leading the way with 8. Panther with 7. McDaniel with 4. Over on the other side of the ledger, Sadie Smith, outstanding first half. She led everybody with 15. Enlow with 8. Pope with 2 for the Lady Rockets here as we begin this third quarter. Lady Rockets by 3. Grundy County with a basketball. Lady Rockets got out early and have not relinquished that lead, Noble.
They have not. They've been, the strategy of Coach Wild has been very effective.
Crabtree from 3, shot no good. They battle underneath, knocked out of bounds off the hands of Josie Brown. It'll stay with Grundy County.
Yeah, we're going to have to put a body on them, T-Roy. Lady Yellow Jackets are crashing the board. We got to put a body on them.
Now think about this. Brown didn't have any points in the first half, so you're ahead by 3, and she's usually a big offensive contributor. That's a good sign.
And I tell you what, T-Roy, not only that, I don't have her taking any shot attempts.
Took 1.
Okay, I missed that. Okay.
Warner. Bounce pass inside. Smith gets it back out to Warner in the corner. It is punched away, and they say it's off of Camry as she was trying to get it back inside to save it, but the official gives it back to Grundy County.
She must have had a foot on the line. We couldn't see T-Roy. She was going towards out of bounds to save it.
It was deep in that corner on our opposite end here. Now, again, Noble, I want to see just how different it is shooting on that end.
Well, and I want to see the defense. We got a defense here up close where we get to see Kenley Parson, T-Roy.
Parson inside, drew the double team, put it up strong, no good, but good help there by Smith getting over from the backside.
One shot opportunity also what I want to credit him for. Good job, good job, Pope.
Enlow now with it. Up top, Warner. One dribble back to Enlow. Kinsley along the baseline, flips it up, shot no good. Rebound cleared, and here comes Grundy on the break. Warner getting back. Bounce pass from Panther to Parson. Shot no good. Rebound Panther. Her try no good, and we got a foul. Foul's going to be on Panther. That's going to be her first. But Warner did a great job of getting back. It looked like she was going to have an uncontested layup, but Camry able to run her down.
She did. I just needed one more Lady Rocket to get back to try to secure that rebound, T-Roy, so they wouldn't get that second shot opportunity.
One thing you've noticed, they break the press very well here. Smith out top to Warner. One thing I've noticed, Enlow's been much more aggressive dribble penetration tonight.
She has, T-Roy, and as a result of Sadie Smith taking over, that's why Brown hadn't taken many shot attempts, T-Roy.
Josie puts it on the floor, gets inside, little reverse pivot, puts it up. Oh, no good. Good move by Josie, just couldn't get it to drop. Here comes Reimer. Enlow gets back. They'll swing it now, Parson. Dumps it inside. Crabtree with the catch in traffic, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Crabtree, we got a foul on Josie Brown.
What we had that time was 3 blue jerseys, T-Roy. One playing defense, the other 2 kind of watched the ball come down, T-Roy, and absolutely no reason for that to be able to get that second chance opportunity.
Stallnecker will check in. They'll play it underneath their own bucket. Crabtree was lobbying for 2, and I thought if they give her 2 there, it's still the Christmas season. That's going to be a gift. But they make them play it in. Couple of minutes gone by here. Third quarter, Reimer from 3, good. Reimer now with 6, and we are tied at 25.
Let's not lose sight. Had we secured that rebound, they wouldn't have been able to have that shot, T-Roy.
They break the pressure. Warner. Enlow calling for it over on that left wing. Camry now will balance the floor and set it up. Enlow fakes, penetrates, pulls from 10, got it. Really nice move there. That's a veteran move, Noble, just knowing where you're at on the floor. Timeout taken by the Lady Rockets. Let's take a quick break.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
Locked in a battle here in Grundy County. First district contest, first contest of the new year for the Lady Rockets. They lead it by 2 here, 27-25, as we approach the 5-minute mark left here, third quarter. Stallnecker has checked in, giving Brown a rest. Firing from 3, Panther no good, long rebound to Stallnecker. Stallnecker double team, frees it now to Warner, and here comes Cameron. Quickly the other way. Warner into the corner now, Smith. Sadie, who had a smoking hot first half, 15 for her.
She did. I hadn't seen the same methodical offense this second half, T-Roy, as I seen the first half for the Lady Rockets, though.
Out front in low. This is a good set here. Working it around. Watch them just work that motion. Watch those screens. Watch the movement. Warner up top. Pope swings it now to Cameron. Back up top in low. In low gets a step on McDaniel, goes baseline and draws the foul. McDaniel took 1 step too many toward in low. In low realized she could turn the corner and picked up the foul.
T-Roy, I find it interesting that right after Enlow hit a shot, Coach Wild called a timeout, and they come back and be very methodical about the offense right now. Right after a made shot. They hadn't been doing this second half, but now they're doing it.
Warner up top. There's the matchup. Parson out on her. Stallnecker.
It's going to be an offensive foul. Yes, indeed, T-Roy. Got a leg stuck out there that time, and as you call it, it's going to be got to give it over as a result of the foul on the offense.
Halfway through this third quarter. Reimer with it in front court. McDaniel now back to Reimer. Look inside, Rabin really battling Parson right here in front of us. You can see them pushing on each other.
And I told you we'll be able to get a chance to see Parson up close and personal, T-Roy.
Watch Rabin, man. She is really battling inside. Shot from 3. This one no good. Long rebound. Ball on the floor picked up by Smith. You got to give Rabin some extra points on that one, man. She really battled Parson.
The game has gotten physical. It's turned physical right in the last 30 seconds or so, T-Roy.
Stallnecker may have turned her ankle a little bit. She was a little bit ginger as she came down the floor. Rabin looks now, trying to find an outlet. Puts it on the floor. Anna with the dribble, gives it up now to Warner. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Brown set to check back in at the next whistle. Camry Warner back to Enlow now. They continue to be patient here as Smith goes baseline. Picks it up now Enlow from 3. This one a little too strong. Stallnecker on the glass, out of bounds to Grundy County. Stallnecker is just such a great athlete. She was able to keep that basketball alive, just jumping straight up there. No, didn't jump into the defender at all.
You talked about it, T-Roy, in the last broadcast. Her length. Her length and her athleticism is going to make her quite a difficult person to defend.
Travel. Getting inside. 1 step too far that time was Lane. She had committed Nova when she had to put it up.
She had nowhere to go, no one to pass it to as well, T-Roy.
Warner now with the dribble. Camry gives it up now to Smith. Back up top, Brown lets it fly from 3. It's good. Do we have a foul? Nope, they're going to call the offensive foul. I thought we might get a 4-point opportunity, but they called the screen, a legal screen there on Anna Rabin.
Yeah, they blew the whistle, T-Roy, before the shot attempt went up that time. 2 empty possessions back-to-back, T-Roy.
Into the corner, McDaniel with it against Warner. Cross-court pass, Reimer. Almost knocked away there by Smith. Back to Reimer. They got to cover her up quickly as she's found her shooting stroke here in the last little bit. McDaniel puts it on the floor inside, pushes it up, shot no good. Good box out by Pope as she kept Parson off the glass.
Thank you, Coach Wild, for not keeping Caitlin Pope on the bench too long.
Enlow now with it out top. Gives way to Smith. Now Brown lets it fly from 3. Josie just off the mark, but Smith crashing the glass with a rebound. And let's see what we got. Jump ball situation. Alternating possession will stay with the Lady Rockets.
Gonna get an extra possession right here because of Smith, T-Roy. Sadie Smith crashing the board, was not boxed out.
Kinsley Enlow up top now to Sadie. Enlow, quick three. This one off the mark. Rebound controlled by Grundy County. With the dribble quickly the other way. Grundy County. In front court, Reimer. Back to Lane. Now they'll swing it in the corner. McDaniel thought about it. Out top, pass tipped away. Trying to run it down Smith. Ball battled for. They'll get on the floor, and we got a jump ball situation this time to the Lady Jackets.
And Smith in on it again, T-Roy. Another jump ball, but keep in mind, T-Roy, the possession this time again, as you said, it go to the Lady Yellow Jackets, but here's the benefit of it. May get an opportunity to get another one, and that'd be benefit Lady Rockets.
Giving Parson a little blow here to end the quarter. She's had to work hard.
She has. The game turned physical. It was at one time mental, but now it's become physical.
Pope and Rabin certainly have not shied away from being physical with Parson down inside. Backing in Crabtree. She'll flip it up. This one off the top of the backboard, and it'll be over to the Lady Rockets. Again, she got in too deep. Noble had nowhere to go with it. Just had to flip it up.
She did. She got a lot of contact also. A leg to her thigh that time, T-Roy. Took quite a bit of contact that time. I wasn't sure how the official was going to officiate that.
Now we got a little pressure again by Grundy County. This is something the Lady Rockets have done much better this year, is handle that pressure. Brown in front court now, Smith. Sadie, cross court, Enlow, puts it up with the left hand, got it. They broke the pressure. No, it wouldn't be exactly how you would draw it up, but once they got it into front court, they got it to the open Kinsley Enlow, who put it up and in. She's got 12. The lead is now 4.
All I know is that's how you finish breaking the press is a layup, T-Roy.
Final 20 seconds of the quarter. McDaniel flips it up, shot no good. Again, good defense, and they didn't foul her, Noble.
Did not. Chance to play for the last shot, T-Roy.
Enlow into front court. Kinsley gives it up now to Brown. 4 seconds left. Got to get up a shot. Warner in the paint, puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled away by Grundy, and that's how we'll end this third quarter. We got a tight one here in Colmont. We head to the fourth with your score. Lady Rockets 29 and Grundy 25.
Something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And T-Roy, as we come back, you and I was having a conversation. If you could share with the folks at home, they may already know, but tell them what the score is at halftime versus what the score is now.
Yeah, it was a 4-3 third quarter in favor of the Lady Rockets. It was 25-22 at halftime. It's now 29-25. And Noble, I said to you, it didn't seem to me like it was a 4-3 quarter. There was lots of action, but pretty good defense there as well by both groups. But for the Lady Rockets, again, you're in the fourth quarter on the road. You got yourself a chance to win here. Can they seal the deal?
And here's what has to happen, T-Roy. Remember, they slowed the game down, Lady Rockets, but also had a couple empty possessions with the turnover, with turning it over, not able to finish because of fouls that were called on the screens.
Drew Cook, 24, has checked in for Grundy County. You think Parsons is a good-sized young lady. Cook is about like me standing by Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, she takes up some space.
Well, here's the thing, T-Roy. She hadn't played all game, so we're not going to think she's going to be much of a threat in the fourth quarter. She's going to give somebody some extra minutes or extra breather or something.
Enlow to Smith. Sadie from 3. Bang! That's what you want to see. Confidently taking that shot, Noble.
I tell you what, not only confidently taking that shot, but what you want to see is coming out of a quarter where there was only 4 points and 3-point score for the other team. You want to see some offense.
Dump it inside. Cook shot no good. They battle for the loose ball, picked up by Smith. Gives it up now to Enlow. Now here's the thing. Can they take advantage of Cook trying to get down the floor?
They fin to, T-Roy, and they finna take Cook out of the game here quickly. Need to score now.
Warner from 3. This one no good. Rebound run down by Pope, kept it alive, but into the hands of Grundy County. Crabtree the other way. Inlow gets back. Crabtree flips it up and in. First 2 of the game for Cassidy Crabtree. That was a tough shot, Noah, but she found a way to get it home.
She did. I thought the Lady Yellow Jackets would have called a timeout, T-Roy, to be able to get her out of the game.
Just think, let's go back just a couple of seconds ago. If Warner hits that 3, it's a 10-point game. Smith 3, no good. We got a foul underneath. Brown trying to get a loose ball rebound. Instead, we'll pick up the foul.
And here's the opportunity, T-Roy. They're going to make a substitution change right here, and we'll see exactly who they take out of the game. So they didn't play it the way I thought they were going to play it, T-Roy. I actually thought they were going to take out the young lady Cook that time, but she's going to play some quality minutes apparently.
Well, and it looks like, too, you see Inlow trying to guard her. They went high-low that time. They brought Parson up high because she's very dangerous, 15 feet and in. Crabtree, they leave her free, takes the 3 and hits it. Cassidy Crabtree, 5 in a row for her.
Tell you what, this game here is going to go down to the wire, T-Roy. We're going to get everything we paid for.
6 minutes left. It's a 2-point ball game. Lady Rockets up top, ball batted away. Smith will let it go out of bounds. And diving into the bench is Crabtree, who has come alive here for Grundy County in the last couple of minutes.
She has, T-Roy. Credit the sportsmanship that time. I like the competitive nature, but also like the sportsmanship.
Oh, Lady Rockets. Warner runs it down just in the nick of time. Miscommunication on the throw-in there. But Camry able to control.
Let's be methodical again, but we need to score this time, T-Roy.
Cook trying to patrol that paint down there. Make it tough if you get inside. Brown, open, doesn't take the 3. Gives it up now to Inlow. Kinsley puts it on the floor. Down the lane, ball knocked away. Parson will pick it up. Lost the handle. Thought she might have traveled with it. Crabtree ends up with it. Now Panther from 3. This one no good. Rebound tipped around inside. Control. McDaniel ends up with it. Puts it up and in. McDaniel now with 6, 7 in a row for Grundy County, and we are tied at 32.
We are, T-Roy. These empty possessions, T-Roy. I told you, we got to be able to put some shots up. We got to get something on the board.
Up top, Pope. Swings it now to Brown. Off the cut, Smith inside. She got hacked. And a late foul call there on McDaniel. Again, curling around with Smith. Nice entry pass.
T-Roy, Sadie is trying to shake that off. She's working out her calf muscle that time, T-Roy. But I tell you what, Coach Wild drew it up the same way he was drawing it up in the first quarter.
Again, they caught McDaniel as a trailer that time. I thought for a moment they weren't going to call the foul. No, it was a late call.
It was a late call.
Smith will step to the line.
Very late call, T-Roy.
Sadie first of 2, good.
It makes you wonder, had the shot gone in, what would he have done, T-Roy?
Yeah. Sadie working on 20 if she could hit this one. 19 on the night for Sadie Smith.
Well, she still got plenty more in her, T-Roy. She going to need probably 24, 25 to pull this night off.
Hey, that's a big one. 2 free throws there for the Lady Rockets. Free throws in the fourth quarter, always big. 30-second timeout taken. We'll take it as well. 2-point game here in Coalmont.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Welcome back, folks. Each minute you stay in this one, down the stretch they go, giving themselves a chance to win. 5 minutes remaining. On the road, you lead by 2 here in Coalmont, Noble.
And T-Roy, I'll tell you what, I'm looking at the faces of these young ladies. They look flushed to me. And I know it's winter break, and I know some of them played over the winter, but these young ladies have expended a lot of energy here tonight.
They've got Cook down low. Inlow's going to try to deal with her. They're just looking to throw it over the top. Parson, of course, they're playing that double high-low here. Over the top, Parson. Looks along the baseline, can't get off a shot. Good double team coming quick. Parson now backs out, fires the 15-footer, no good. Cook fall away, no good. Grundy County bench wanted the foul, didn't get it, and here comes Smith. Smith, little hesitation, penetrates all the way inside, up and in, and give her one. The hoop and the harm Sadie Smith, who continues to pour it on here tonight.
I told you, T. Roy, to pull off this campaign that Sadie Smith is on tonight, she going to need at least 24 or 25, and she well on her way. And I may have to up the ante. The young lady going to play like that because I seen the passion in her face, T. Roy. Give her 28 for the night.
Smith hits the free throw. 3 of 3 from the line. She's got 23, but more importantly, she's given her team a 5-point lead.
And I tell you what, she's not finished, T. Roy. She's here for this tonight. She's that young lady.
Well, and that's it. You got to ride your hot hand. She's got it tonight. Try to get it inside. Cook with a catch. Spins, partially blocked. Got it back. Put it up and in, and she drew the foul. That, again, just size, Noble. You can't teach that.
I tell you what, not only can you not teach it, you can't coach it, but here's the thing. You want to give the coach credit for recognizing that she had an advantage she could take advantage of. And I'm trying to figure out why she wouldn't pull that card early in the contest.
I'm saying maybe conditioning, saving her for the stretch.
I tell you, you don't have to play the whole game. 2 minutes in the first, 2 minutes in the second, 2 in the third.
Cook free throw, no good. Parson tips it around, gets it back, powers it up, and draws the foul on Pope. So just as soon as we set a 5-point lead, Grundy County has responded. The 2 by Cook goes to the free throw line trying to convert the 3-point play. Doesn't get it, but Parson with a rebound. She gets fouled. Now she'll head to the stripe. First one, Parson, good. Callie Parson now 3 of 3 from the line. She's got 9 tonight as Pope will check out of the contest after picking up her 4th personal foul. Rabin in, and that's big, Noble.
That's huge, T. Roy, because it changes the defensive scheme for the Lady Rockets. And here's the thing. They've been double teaming down low, and Rabin knows she's shown that she can be physical. She's going to have to do that when she come back down.
10 for Parson. The lead is whittled down to 1 halfway through this 4th quarter. Great ball game here to start the district and the new year. Inside, Brown off the cut, puts it up and in. Again, beautifully drawn up and executed to perfection. Josie Brown on the payoff.
Coach, wow, you have some nice plays. I tell you what, the X's and O's are beautiful, but the execution is lovely.
But Noble, that again, what he was talking about, he wanted this to be, as Reimer answers, he wanted this to be your opening district game. It took a while for him to get to this point. They've worked a lot to be able to be comfortable working these plays.
It's that litmus test, T-Roy. You look at the first time they played Grundy County versus now, T-Roy, a month later. Huge improvement for the Lady Rockets.
Out front in low, approaching the 3-minute mark. Rabin on the wing. Cook will give her that 3. Smith fakes, she'll fire from 15. This one a little off the mark. Rebound in the corner. Parson will keep Warner from getting to it. Out of bounds, it will stay with, or go to Grundy County. 3:09 left here in this 4th quarter. Cook will check out of the game after giving them some really good minutes. Timeout taken. We'll take it as well. 1-point game.
Your one-stop sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
At Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
And welcome back. 1-point ball game, 39-38 as we approach the 3-minute mark left here in the 4th quarter. Lady Rockets have shown determination and grit here tonight.
We've been treated to some offense in the 4th quarter, T-Roy. Remember the 3rd quarter score.
3-ball, no good. Good box out by Rabin. What a good job by Anna. She out-hustled Parson.
Hey, she had a role to play. Anna Rabin has come in and played her role to perfection.
We talked about how long could you leave Pope with a bench. And we got a hand check there as Smith penetrated inside. Foul's going to be called on Pander. That's number 2 on her.
I'll go ahead and say it. I'll say it for Anna Rayburn. If Anna Rayburn can come in and secure rebounds like that, T-Roy, she can keep playing in this contest.
They get it to her. Gives it up now to Warner. 2:36 left. Would be huge if they could get a bucket here. Warner out top. Gives away now to Smith. On to Rayburn. Ball punched away, and as she tried to recover, traveled the basketball.
And here's the thing, T-Roy, here's what's difficult about that. One crowd is excited that he called a travel. The other crowd is excited that she got bumped off because she got hit in her left, right around her left elbow, T-Roy.
And I thought what was going to happen was the no call there, and it did for just a second. Then I think he thought again and called her for the travel.
I actually thought he was going to call the foul. He just going to call it late because he could not give an advantage to the other team because she got bumped off.
Grundy County has not led Noble in this game.
That's quite a stat, T-Roy.
They trail by 1. Give it up now, Crabtree, who has been hot. Brown steps out on her. Now they lob it inside, knocked away by Warner. Good help on the backside. That was beautifully done.
Kaylin Pope fronting her, T-Roy. Warner come in. Talk about a point guard playing defense, T-Roy.
Now you need a bucket. Under 2 minutes left here, fourth quarter. Can they get the ship home here?
Run this thing down under a minute, T-Roy. Secure a bucket, and then call a timeout and set up a defense, T-Roy.
1:33 and counting. Camry Warner out top, gets by Parson. All the way under. Warner now just dribbles all the way underneath and brings it back out front, and we got a foul on Crabtree. Warner, that is a veteran move, Noble. She realized it was going to be a tough shot if she put it up. She said, hey, we'll just keep possession of the basketball. Fourth team foul now. Grundy County will take a full timeout. We'll take it as well.
Be a do-it-yourself electrician? At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
What a ball game. Coach John Wiles, Lady Rockets, trying to grow up just a little bit more here.
They growing up. Think about Warner. Think about, before you talk about this foul, T-Roy, think about 1:31 left on the clock. Warner decided not to take that contested layup. She had a player that was bigger than her, somebody who could possibly block the shot, but also not rushing the shot opportunity, T-Roy, taking time off the clock.
Tory Lane with a foul, her second. It's going to send Camry Warner to the line now to shoot a pair, as that was the 5th team foul on the Lady Jackets. Camry first toss, good. Right down the center of the sack.
This is what you were talking about, and this is what Coach Wild was talking about when he talked about the maturation process of Camry Warner, T-Roy. The young lady has grown up right before our eyes on this basketball court this season.
Second toss, good. They are 5 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. All of them coming here in the fourth quarter. 3-point lead.
Look at Camry. She's being captain out there on defense now, telling everybody who to pick up.
3-point ball game. We approach the 1-minute mark. Reimer matched up against Brown. Swinging around now, Crabtree. Cross court, Reimer. She'll line up the 3. No good. Rebound, Pope. What a box out by Kaylin Pope. And we may have a foul here. Pope.
No, they're not going to call a foul. They're not going to call a foul, T-Roy. He's not going to call a foul. He's a veteran official.
He turned his head, though. He didn't see her go down at the end.
He's not going to call one. He would have called it long before that.
Inbounds now. 55 seconds left. Lady Rockets by 3. Ball punched away. In low now in rear court. She'll be fouled by Jadis McDaniel. Again, we'll step to the stripe, and Noble, again, big here. Can you hit your free throws?
It really is that simple, T-Roy. We don't have to make this complicated at all. It's not complex, T-Roy. You're going to get fouled on the offensive end. You got to hit them both.
Inlow missed toss number 1. Kinsley will get another. Inlow with 12 on the night. Lead stays at 3. This to make it a 2-possession ball game. Second one on the way. Good.
Watch when they come down, T-Roy. Coach Wild has them. Watch them hug the perimeter.
And before that, Grundy County will take a full timeout. We got a 4-point ball game, 49 seconds left here. Don't go away.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Huge possession here. Grundy with the basketball, trailing by 4. 45 seconds left here in this fourth quarter.
Watch how they defend the perimeter, T-Roy. Watch them around the three-point line.
Panther fires a quick 3, no good. Over the back, rebound, keeping it alive, but controlled now by Warner. They let him play that time, and now we got a foul in rear court. Camry will step to the free throw line. I thought we had a couple over the backs, possibly on the rebound, but the Lady Rockets clear it finally, and Warner is fouled.
T-Roy, since you put it to me, I'll give my opinion. I will opine. I thought perhaps the first one they could let go because they didn't box her out. The second one, I thought Caitlin Pope had position, and they just chose not to call it that time.
Camry 2 of 2 from the stripe. Eyes the mark, bottom. That's like Stone Cold Assassin right there, just putting another bullet in the target here. 5-point lead here. 35 seconds left. Second one on the way. This one no good. Rebound Grundy County. Quickly into front court. Reimer puts it on the floor, penetrates inside, flips it up, and draws the foul. Clock stop, Noble, and you get a chance to score. What more can you ask for Grundy County?
And here's the thing. Reimer, she alternated the play that the Lady Rockets had. The Lady Rockets were playing to defend the arc, T-Roy. They were coming out to the purple line, but Reimer decided to not go for a three-point shot, and she put pressure on the defense, caught them off guard.
Zebra's having a convention here right in front of us. Are they trying to decide maybe the foul on the floor?
Are they going to decide? She was not shooting. So now they got to they trying to decide that, but they decide that she was shooting. So I don't know that she was in the act of shooting.
They're going to give her a couple here. These are 2 big ones. Hit them both. You get back within 1 possession. First one, got it. That was a home bounce.
It was, T-Roy, and I could be very wrong, but it looked like there was contact at the baseline, but I don't think she was in the act of shooting.
Reimer's second one no good. Rebound Brown. Still a 2-possession game. Grundy County's got to foul quick as Enlow comes to get it, and that's what you want your senior to do. I want to take those big free throws. She came and got the basketball.
Oh, this is certainly not a time for Coach Wild to put anybody on the floor who has no intention on going to get the ball and looking for the moment. The moment is not too big at all for Kinsley Enlow, T-Roy.
Enlow, first one right down the center. Enlow stacking up the points now with 14. Back to 5. 21 seconds remaining. Enlow, second one, bang. Kinsley connects again. Timeout taken, Rockets, and a good one here. Coach Wild just wanting to make sure everybody on the same page. We'll take a break. We'll be right
back. At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The Mayor, Board of Aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Horton State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
And welcome back. 21 precious ticks of the clock remaining. Grundy County trying to roll it in. Warner steps out, makes them pick it up. Parson fires from 3. Good. Grundy stays alive. And they will take another quick timeout. Not over yet, folks. Let's keep it here. 45-42 now. 12.9 seconds left. One clock working here, one scoreboard not. So we're actually 12.9 ticks left, but we're back to a one-possession game.
We are, T-Roy, and I got to tell you, I'm a little thrown off with that one because I've been watching the last 3 or 4 possessions on defense for the Lady Rockets, and they clearly have made an intention. They've been intentional about making sure that they come out and make sure that they force the perimeter shooter to maybe dribble the ball. That time, they left her open, and I don't understand, particularly right after a timeout. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm pretty sure the X's and the O's from Coach Taylor Tucker and Coach John Wild, I'm pretty sure that was communicated that we can't give up that shot. It just wasn't executed by the Lady Rockets.
Now, the one thing you want to think about here, Noble, you're going to see pressure, of course. If you get the ball in, if you get in a situation where you get trapped, I'm sure he's telling them, we got timeouts available. Don't try to throw the basketball somewhere. Don't get in a hurry and make a bad play here. You want to have all of those bases covered.
Got your 2 offensive-minded players down here, Smith and Warner, T-Roy, to get the entry pass.
Smith gets it, gives it right back to Enlow. Kinsley fouled in rear court by McDaniel. That took 2.8 seconds, 10.1 left. Kinsley, now you need 1 of 2 here, Noble, I think, to feel pretty good about things.
And I tell you what, not only do you need 1 or 2, but think about what Coach Wild just did. Kinsley Enlow inbound the pass. That gives her a chance to get it in secure as a senior, and then she can jump onto the court and then secure the ball and be the one to get fouled.
Missed the first one.
She needs 1, T-Roy, as you said. She needs 1, and she needs this one.
This one right here. It'll make it a 2-possession game. Second one, good. Enlow and Noble, hopefully that'll do it.
Got to play some defense. Got to force them to run some clock.
Quick 3, McDaniel off the mark. Rebound on the floor. Smith will clear, give it up to Enlow, and the Lady Rockets have done it. They grew up a ton here tonight. They go on the road in a tough place to play, and they pick up the huge district win. Your final here, Lady Rockets 46 and Grundy County 42. Hats off to the Lady Rockets and this coaching staff. What a huge win. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin. If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
What a way to begin this new year for the Lady Rockets. They come on the road and pick up a huge 46-42 win. It takes them to 9-6 on the season. More importantly, squares them at 1-1 in district play. They were led tonight by Sadie Smith, who had a huge game. 15 of her 23 coming in the first half, but she hit some key free throws down the stretch, and the Lady Rockets kept Grundy County at bay. Kinsley Enlow, big night for the senior. She had 16. Camry Warner with 3. Kaylin Pope with 2. Josie Brown with 2 for the Lady Rockets. On the other side of the ledger, for Grundy County, they were led by Callie Parson with 13. It was Elise Reimer with 9. Gracie Panter with 7. Jadis McDaniel with 6. And Cassidy Crabtree with 5 for Grundy County. As once again, the Lady Rockets pick up a huge win here on the road, 46-42. And Noble, they did what you had to do here tonight. They stayed under composure, didn't wilt against the pressure, hit free throws in the fourth quarter when they needed them, played good defense, and they come out with a win.
I tell you what they did more than anything, T-Roy, that I was impressed with. Coach Wild and Coach Tucker clearly had a game plan. And what they found when they watched the film study and got prepared for this contest, they came in with X's and O's and a strategy, and the Lady Rockets executed that almost to perfection for at least 3 of those quarters, T-Roy. Other than maybe the third quarter, but first quarter, second quarter, and the fourth quarter, they executed that game plan that Coach Wild and Coach Tucker had to perfection.
Well, and again, that's where you see the growth in this group. Really, you can find out a lot about yourself in a tight situation. And here tonight, they found out they were equal to the challenge. A tough place to play, and they pick up a huge win here tonight. What does that do for your confidence heading into now a second matchup with Moore County?
I'm going to give you something else, T-Roy. Confidence is what you asked what it does for, but I'm gonna pose something else to you to add to that. Let's parlay that. Not only the self-confidence that the Lady Rockets have, but also it gives you respect from your opposition, T-Roy. Whenever you can get a team that has beat you before, and maybe a team that has been beating you for a couple years, you start to get their respect, T-Roy. And I don't know exactly what the answer is at this stage in my life, but I don't know if I want more confidence or more respect. I don't know which one, but I'll take them both.
Well, I'm going to tell you, they're going to get a little bit of both, because no longer the days of when you just walk into Chapel Hill and walk out with a victory. those days are over.
Well, there you go, my man. And I tell you what, T-Roy, it almost sounds like you may be in the camp of saying, hey, you're going to respect the young lady Rockets. So maybe respect is maybe more something they want rather than the self-confidence, because these young ladies have grown up this year, T-Roy. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to lose sight of the fact that the name that you said, Miss Sadie Smith, I don't know that you and I came into this season putting a lot of pressure on Miss Sadie Smith to be the leading scorer, T-Roy. But coming out the gate, as soon as she got off the bus tonight, she decided that she was going to be that young lady, and she is her.
Yeah, definitely done, and they're going to have earned that respect. That's something that other teams are going to look at, and they say, you know what? They run their offense well. They've cut way down on the turnovers. They don't do the things to self-inflict the harm, and they're giving themselves a chance to win. They picked up the big win here tonight. Noble put a cap on this one as the Lady Rockets win this one by a score of 46-42. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back to take a look at game number 2, the Rockets and the Grundy County Yellow Jackets here on TC Sports 1.
A do-it-yourself electrician? At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back as we get set for game number 2 here, as it'll be the Grundy County Yellow Jackets taking on the Forrest Rockets. As we said earlier, these teams met very early in the season, back on December the 6th. Grundy County won that one 65-51, outscored the Rockets by 8 in the third quarter to kind of pull away a little bit. That was without the services of all-world player Sam Parson. He will be back in action here tonight for the Yellow Jackets, who are 9-3 on the season. And for the Rockets, they come into this contest with a little bit of confidence in themselves. I mean, they lost a couple during the Christmas break, but before the break, they were playing so well. Won 3 in a row, 4 of 5, and they look to try to tap into that confidence here tonight. It will be a tough go. As Parson, we have watched him since he was a freshman. He is just a great athlete, great basketball player. He can jump. He can shoot the basketball. He is everything you want your superstar to be. And you know, we've enjoyed getting to watch him. Coach Butner was telling me they expect to battle for the top of the district. And they took on Cannon County earlier before Christmas, and they're 1-1 in the district. Cannon County beat them in Woodbury 58-57. Grundy County had a player at the free throw line with 1 second left, shooting 2, and missed them both.
Oh, that's rough, T-Roy. You got the feel for the young man because that's something that he walks off the court and flashes of that just stay in his mind. Not certainly all night that night, but until he can get back on the court and rectify that, T-Roy, that just stays with you.
Yeah, and you know, for Grundy, that's a tough luck for them, but it was on the road. They do get a chance to get Cannon back here. So they're going to be one of your favorites at the top of the district race here. And, you know, everything I think is going to go through Grundy just because of how good Parson is.
And we've seen how good Parsons is, T-Roy. And I tell you what, you spoke about you spoke highly about Sam Parson, but I tell you what, you said he has everything, but maybe Coach Rumley spoke about him best. And what Coach Rumley said about him was he's a team player. And when you say a team player, we seen exactly what Coach Rumley was talking about. The last time we seen Sam Parson in this very gym, Sam Parson deferred. He deferred to his teammates, T-Roy. And whenever the switch that Coach Rumley was talking about, when it became real clear that, okay, now it's time for the real Sam Parson to stand up, the real Sam Parson stood up, T-Roy, and you and I remember vividly the coach putting pressure on him and him answering the call when Coach put pressure on him for him to show up.
Folks, we apologize. The PA system here, they are just blasting the music here. We've got our crowd mic turned completely off and got our main mics turned down, and we're still getting blown out of here. So hopefully they will stop that here in just a little bit. Let's before we go any further, we're just getting blown out of here. Let's take a couple of commercial breaks. We'll be back.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sums us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The mayor, board of aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Gordon State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
And welcome back. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer for your starting lineups.
Number 12, Alex Evans. Number 21, Tristan Gold. Number 23, Andrew Myers. And number 44, Josh Dow.
And for the Rockets of Coach Tyler Rumley, he will start Matthew Yeager, Andrew Myers, Josh Dowd, Tristan Gold, and Alex Evans, the freshman, getting the start tonight.
Well, thank you, T-Roy. I never have officially been able to really see the freshman play. I get a chance to see Alex Evans live and in person.
Senior, number 21, Landon Forrest. Senior, number 34, Reed Strong. Senior, number 3, Dylan Garcia. Senior, number 20, Nate Roberts. Senior, number 15, Sam Parsons.
And for Grundy, it is an all-senior starting lineup. Sam Parson, Nate Roberts, Reese Strong, Landon Parson, and Dylan Garcia.
That explains why you say they would be the favorite in the region, T-Roy.
Cannon County, though, held serve at home, so that's huge for them.
It very much so, T-Roy. And it's that same conversation, the confidence and the respect you get from your opponent for Cannon County, speaking of being able to be the all-starting cast of seniors.
Parson and Dowd set to jump it up, and thank God the music has stopped. Tip in the air, controlled by the Rockets. They'll get a first crack at it here as Matthew Yeager brings it into front court. Yeager, lone senior, Noble.
Hey, I tell you what, he's up for the task, my man.
Ball knocked away, picked up by Parson. Here comes Sam Parson into front court, and it's going to be mano a mano. Tristan Gold against Parson. Crossover, Parson puts it up off the window, got it. Jeez. Man, that was a big league move. Gold recovered, made it a tough shot, but Parson kisses it off the glass. 2-0 Grundy.
They squared up with each other right out the gate, T-Roy.
Hey, that's like an old gunslinger and the young gun going at it right here in front of you.
I tell you what, T-Roy, I tossed it to you for a slight second, my man. That's when I used to, when I was little, I used to go up and watch them play pickup ball up at the gym. That's what they would be. They tell everybody else, scoot over, I got him.
Yeah. Gold goes right at Parson, puts it up off the window, shot no good. Rebound poked out, controlled by Landon Parson.
Gold took a shot to the face, T-Roy, got up though.
Here comes Sam Parson, pull up three, bang. Man, I just love watching this guy play. He can really play. Rockets tried to get it in, and that was an unforced error. Threw it away off the inbounds, and Coach Rumley's telling Dowd, hey, we got to settle down here.
Yes,
cannot have the unforced errors.
Cannot. As clearly stated, T-Roy, and everything you said, you got 5 seniors out there you playing against. You certainly got to have the pause. And here's maybe where Matthew Yeager as a senior for the Rockets come in and try to get everybody settled down.
That was a 2 from Sam Parson. Foot on the line. Ball poked away. Picked up by Myers. Good job. Gives it up now, Yeager. Matthew into front court. Leaves it now with Tristan Gold. Gets the screen. Gold will fire from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Roberts. Roberts leaves it now with Sam Parson in rear court. Minute and a half gone by here, opening quarter. 4-0 Grundy County. Shuffles it strong. Doesn't want the shot, gives it up top to Roberts. And off the screen, we're going to have a foul. They're going to call the legal screen there on Reese Strong. And the turnover will give it back to the Rockets. Good job by Gold fighting through that one. And the foul goes on Strong. Here's the pressure. Gold will handle. Gold now against Roberts. To the left hand, Tristan. Kicks it over the shoulder in the corner. Yeager couldn't get off the 3. They call him for the travel. Tried to gather himself, and Noble, I didn't see a lot there, but the official calls the travel there on Yeager.
I missed it as well, T-Roy. I seen him grab his left hand and get the ball and secure it, and I turned away apparently.
Parson lobs it in front court to Roberts, gives it up now to Garcia, who had a really solid game. He had 16 in that first one. Landon Parson from 3, this one no good. Hits off the top of the board, out of bounds to the Rockets. We talked about it in that opening matchup, who was going to step up. Garcia had 16, Roberts had 17 in the absence of Parson in game number 1.
And I tell you what, apparently they expect Parson to come down often because the bench jumps up when Parson touches the ball.
Go to the left hand, to the baseline, blocked by Parson. Thought it might have been a goaltend, but we'll have a foul in rear court. That's what you call elevation, Holmes. As Parson got up on that one.
It is. And I tell you what, Gold got bumped at the baseline, T-Roy, and I thought they were going to call a foul on the floor.
Hey, that's playing at home right there. If you're in Chapel Hill, that's a goaltend.
A foul should have been called before the shot went up.
Yeah. Parson with it. Gives it up top now. Landon Parson. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Sam Parson fakes, goes baseline. Little pump fake, and he'll draw the foul. You know, you think about Parson, it's almost like he's saying, okay, I see Gold. I've heard the hype. I want to go and kind of show you what I got.
Well, T-Roy, I've never been this caliber of a player, so I don't know exactly what it is to be stars out there like that. But I tell you what, I can respect the fact that if you are a competitor, you want to see competition, and if somebody comes into your gym, and if somebody comes all the way to your city, you want to see exactly what they're about, right?
Exactly. And I think Parson is kind of, as you said, he kind of defers early on, just kind of lets everybody else get involved. He's been a little more active here in the early going. Here's the pressure. Gold with it, matched up against Parson now defensively. Gold behind the back. Tristan down the lane, hangs in the air, the leaner, and it is good. Gold says, you know what, I got a little bit myself.
And I tell you what, one turn deserves another. If you Gold and you travel to another man's gym, you want to show him what you're about.
Inside, Strong on the baseline, kicks it Parson, comes up firing from 3, bang. He is absolutely on fire here early. He's got 9.
He didn't defer this time to his teammates.
Coach Rumley's going to take a quick timeout. It's the Sam Parson show. He's got all 9 as Grundy leads it 9-2.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
And welcome back. I think one of the big questions is, where's Parson going to end up next year?
Well, he's certainly going to get a lot of mail. How about that?
I'm saying his mailbox is going to be open and full. Turnover there as the Rockets try to break the pressure. Parson now into front court, goes crossover, gets inside, hangs in the air, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. It's playtime for Parson right now, man. He is making it look easy.
And I tell you what, T-Roy, you got to help me. Help me out. For a young man who has the ability to create his own shot, get off the dribble, shoot from anywhere on the field, it has to be an answer you can give me other than just he's going to get his. How do you defend him?
Man, you almost got to. And here's the thing. With 5 seniors on that group, you almost got to shade another defender toward him. But these other guys have shown that they can score. So that's what makes it tough. It's almost like pick your poison. Parson converts. 3-point play. He's got all 12 here in the early going. 12-2 Grundy.
I've never known anyone to pick a poison that's going to kill him, T-Roy. You may want something that you can stand a chance to fight against.
Yeah. And that's the thing. If you had like a weak link here, guys that don't shoot well, you could drop off of and maybe shade some help. All of these guys play the game very well. Yeager blocked from behind, run back down by Dowd. Jean Astolfi has checked in. Astolfi between the legs, kicks it right side Evans. Young freshman getting baptized here and on the mountain. Dowd kicked down Astolfi. puts it on the floor, penetrates and kicks. Yeager from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound, battle for, and pulled away Garcia. Garcia on the move, kicks it in front court. Roberts gives it back to Garcia. Now to Strong. Around that screen, Roberts back to Strong, who'll take the 3. This one no good. Rebound pulled away by Myers. And that's a win for the Rockets because you didn't let Parson take a shot that time.
And I think you got to do everything in your power to see that he don't touch the ball.
Well, I think, too, you got to keep him involved on the defensive end. You got to make him work. Myers that time made him work a little bit, couldn't get the shot to go, and here comes Garcia the other way. Gives it up, Roberts, steps into a 3. This one off the mark. Rebound, Landon Parson, blocked away by Dowd. Dowd said, oh, no, that's not going to be so easy tonight.
Solid interior presence that time.
Parson fires from 3. This one off the mark. Strong trying to save. Back in, and Garcia will clear. Gives it back up. Roberts sets and fires. 3 ball, no good. Parson, Landon Parson on the glass. Another opportunity. Garcia and foul by Astolfi as he was out closely after Garcia.
It was a foul, T-Roy, but the official that time, he looked like he took the motivation from the coaching staff that time.
Gus Williams is going to check in for Grundy County. Williams had a good game in the opening when he had 14 in that first meeting. Grizel had that off the, Williams had the 14. Parson now with it. 2:30 left here, opening quarter. Williams up top now, Roberts. They swing it around the perimeter. Sam Parson on the wing, matched up against Myers. Inside they try to go, and good job by Dowd getting in front of Williams, knocks it away. Now Dowd running the floor, but Roberts gets back to knock it away. Good recovery there by Roberts as you see your big fella running the floor, nicely trying to reward him with the Rockets. Roberts puts it on the floor. Inside Williams, knocked away. Ball picked up now by Astolfi. Astolfi in traffic. Jean in front court. Gives it up top now to John Hightower, who's checked in for the first time. Sophomore having a really good season.
Having a superb season, T-Roy.
Astolfi thought about it, traveled with it.
He shuffled that time.
Yeah, kind of shuffled that time as he was getting ready to deliver, I thought, a 3.
T-Roy going back down to the previous possession. Myers did an excellent job. He put his hand in there, was able to knock the ball loose. He seen Williams wanting to dribble the ball. Williams got to learn to take the ball up and quit dribbling down in the post.
Dowd's been active here defensively. What you want from your shot blocker. Now we got an offensive foul on Garcia as he tried to clear out with the offhand on the penetration. Foul on Dylan Garcia, his first. And things change. You know, I'm going to tell you this, Noble. You watch guys play, and when you got a guy like Parson who comes out and pops 12 in a hurry, you tend to think, hey, my job's done. I'm just going to stand around and watch him. So they get out of the flow of the game a little bit, and Astolfi travels again. Got it on the wing area and shuffled those feet before he put it on the floor.
Yeah, he initially was thinking about maybe taking a shot. Defender came rushing out, T-Roy, and he thought he would go past him and forgot to put the ball on the ground.
You got to remember, as a teammate of Parson, you got to match his intensity. You got to be ready because the ball could be coming to you at any time. Landon Parson from 3, no good. Rebound to Myers. And if you're the Rockets, you've survived the opening flurry. Now can you get a couple of baskets late in the quarter to cut this lead?
I've been watching, T-Roy. Sam Parson jogs up court, and his teammates have taken a shot the last 3 times before he even gets across half court.
Yeager with it out front. Under a minute left here, opening quarter. Hightower, couple of dribbles against Roberts. Reverses. Now to Myers. Back to John. He'll reset the offense. High post, Dowd, punched away, right back to Hightower. Now Astolfi. Kick to Myers. Now tried to get it to Dowd on that wing area. Poked away by Gus Williams. Out of bounds and back to the Rockets. They'll play it in right here in front of us. 37 seconds left here, opening quarter.
Rockets going to need a basket or 2, T-Roy, just for personal confidence, T-Roy.
Yeah, you need to finish the quarter strong here. Inbounds Dowd. Dowd puts it on the floor. Turns, gives it now to Yeager. Yeager against Landon Parsons. Spin move inside. Gives it up now, Dowd. Step through, fires, and scores. Josh Dowd with a bucket. Nicely done by the big fella.
Yes, indeed. He's having a great game on both ends thus far.
The pressure, Parson into front court, kicks it in the corner to Roberts. Roberts across the baseline now. Landon Parson. Lob, low block, Williams. Backs his way in now to a cutting Parson. Parson punched away. Nice job from behind defensively. Here comes Hightower. 2, 1, lets it fly. Good if it goes off the window, and John Hightower cans the 3 at the end of the quarter and gives the Rockets momentum. One in the books here from Colmont, your score. Grundy 12 and Forrest 7.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
Rockets took a Mike Tyson hammer to start the game from Parson. He scored all 12 in the first quarter, but they survived it and scored the last 5, get it back to 5 now at 12-7. And I just want to comment, Noble, on the court awareness by John Hightower. As he dribbled to take that final shot, looked at the clock, knew where he was at, and canned that 3. Great job by John.
It certainly was. Had the potential to get an and one opportunity, T-Roy, but I don't think the official wanted to call it.
Garcia up top. Gives it up to Strong. Strong will fire from 3. This one off the mark. Good box out by Myers. Gives it up now to Yeager. Rockets the other way. Yeager in traffic. Cut off free throw line. Tried to give it to Dowd. Stolen away, and here comes Grundy County. McGorick in the contest. Parson from the parking lot got it. Yeah, you forgot about me. Here I am. 15 now for Parson. He's got them all. Yeager. Backdoor cut. Nicely done by Myers, but Parson recovering, got a hand on it.
He has it all working, T-Roy.
Myers trying to check Parson. He'll stop. He'll fire from 3. This one off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled away. Another opportunity here for Grundy. Inside, Dowd right there. That was a great job by Dowd. Forced the travel on Warren Langley, who's just checked in for Grundy County.
Dowd's playing a superb game, T-Roy. Superb game. It doesn't matter at the end of the day how many points he actually has, but he's playing solid defense.
Yeager breaks a little pressure, gets into front court. Matthew around the Dowd screen. Gives it up now to John Hightower. John gets a screen. Now needs some help as he picks it up. Yeager. Gives it up with Stolfi. Stolfi about 30 feet away. Garcia steps out on him, gets the screen from Myers. Ball punched away by McGurk. Gives it up now to Garcia. Garcia all the way under. He'll put it up, and a shot no good. Tip no good. Langley controlled by Dowd. And the only thing, Noble, you talked about it, Parson didn't even get into front court that time.
It's 5 times I counted tonight, T-Roy, where they have started their offense and he hadn't even got on the other side of the court.
That's the one thing. Dowd says, hey, let me take the 3. I'm having a good night tonight. Just missed on that one, but Hightower will clear it. John gets amongst the trees, has it poked away by Strong out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets.
Let's go back to the previous possession, T-Roy. The reason that the Yellow Jackets did not make that layup was because of Dowd. Dowd went down there and changed the trajectory of the shooter.
Good job, and he didn't go airborne, just stayed vertical. And he'll be fouled on the inbounds here by Strong. Strong will pick up the foul. That's 2 on Reese Strong. Let's go back to Parson a little bit. The one thing that you want to see is you want to see your best player hustling up and down the floor. Yeah, you're great, but you got to play both ends.
Tim, T-Roy, if I can count 5 already, then that's something that's a habit. That's habitual, T-Roy.
Yeah.
If he's got 5 in the first half of that taking place.
Hightower gets inside, can't get off the shot. Now leans back baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound battle for out of bounds and back to the Rockets off of Langley's foot. And when you go to the next level, you can't turn it on and turn it off.
If I'm seeing it sitting over here and know very little about the basketball game, then there's someone who knows more than I know who can clearly see that, T-Roy.
Gold inside. Nice dump down off the baseline. Shot no good. It's Strong. Got into him with the body a little bit. Back the other way.
Yeah, he caught Dowd in an awkward spot where the goal was at as well.
Garcia picks up the dribble, needs some help. And now we got a jump ball situation. Good job by the Rockets tying it up. They'll get it on the alternating possession. I love Parsons' game. Now, let me just say that. But that's the one chink in the armor right now that I will say.
Well, here's the thing, T-Roy. What do you say to the team when they clearly can see that as well?
You know, and that's the thing. I mean, that's the danger when you play with somebody so great that at times it's almost like he knows he can take anybody just about any time that he almost loses interest. Inside, nice cut, and we got the foul on Parson on the reverse by Goad. It's like I can pick my spots. Yeah, we know that, but we need you to be engaged 100% of the time.
Let's just be clear, T-Roy. Let's be clear. It's been times where it's been 4 on 5, okay?
Yeah. Go to the line. First toss good. Tristan now with 3. Ready for the second. It's on the way and good. Tristan now with 4. 15-9 Parson. He's got all 15 for the Yellow Jackets right now. We got 4:35 left in the second quarter. He's got it out top, swings it quickly now to Langley. And it's almost like you can tell Garcia kicks it now to Parsons, spot up 3, bangs. It's almost like you could tell he's like, all right, this time down, I'm going to fully engage, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, T-Roy, you keep telling me that I got to respect all these seniors out here, but I got to let somebody else beat me.
Yeager answers with the 3. Nicely done from the deep corner by Matthew Yeager. First 3 of the game for him. It's a 6-point cushion.
I'm getting the ball. Sorry, T-Roy, okay. I'm getting the ball out of his hand is what I wanted to say. I apologize.
Into the corner, Garcia. Work it back now down to him left corner. Out front, Parson. Straight away. He'll step back, fire over Dowd. Shot no good. Good job by Dowd as Langley will tip it around. Out of bounds and back to Grundy off the Rockets. But again, Dowd doing what you ask of him defensively. Got a hand out there, didn't lean into Parson, made the shot tough.
And we talked about in the previous game Warner's maturation. Dowd has matured quite a bit in playing defense from last year to this year.
McGurk fires from 3, no good. Parson with a rebound. He'll take it back in. He was going to poke that one and lost it going up on the outlet. Hightower with the catch. Gives it up now to Go. Go with a head of steam along the baseline, and we got to reach in on McGurk. Parson said, oh, I got it on the baseline. I'm fixing to get everybody's price of admission paid for right here. I'm fixing to give you something. And he lost it going up.
Yeah, he just left the ball behind, T-Roy. He had everything working just without the ball.
Inbounds down. Gives it up now to Hightower. John lobs it back on the block down. Spins, gets underneath, puts it up, and will not get it to drop, but he draws the foul on Gus Williams.
I'm going to repeat, T-Roy. Josh Dowd, number 44 for the Rockets, playing a superb basketball game tonight.
He is doing as a big man what you need him to do. He is making shots in the interior, difficult for the other team, rebounding the ball well, and he's giving you some offense. Free throw will not stay. It's like a bowler. He's trying to lean that thing in, get the strike. He'll get another. Second one on the way. This one good. Josh 1 of 2. He's got 3 tonight. 18-13 Sam Parson.
Sam Parson got 18.
He got 18. Gives it up top to Strong. Now Parson ends up with it on the left wing. Kicks it in the corner. Roberts from 3, travel with it first. Now, again, Noble, for all of the greatness in the first half of Parson and what he's done offensively, it's a 5-point ball game.
Slow down, T-Roy. I presented it to you like this. Not only that, but it's 1 versus 5.
Exactly.
Let's be clear. It's 1 versus 5.
And like I say, the danger of playing with somebody that's that good is you get caught being a spectator.
It's 1 versus 5, my man.
Gold gets into the paint. Gold hangs in the air, puts it up, and he'll draw the foul. And Gold shows his athleticism.
Watch this, T-Roy. Watch who the foul's on and watch the number.
It's going to be Strong, and that's 3 on Reese Strong. It's going to be Gold to the line for a pair. Tristan 2 of 2 from the stripe tonight. Sophomores, first one on the way and good. He's got 5. The lead is down to 4. Garcia's going to check in for Strong, who has just collected that 3rd personal. He'll sit for the rest of the half. 2:52 left here, second quarter.
It's going to be a 1-possession game after this shot, T-Roy.
Gold, second one good. And you think about it, Noble. Did you think they were going to be in it the way this thing started? It ended up 12-2 early. 18-15 right now.
Well, if you told me it was going to be 1 on 5, I'd have told you they had a good shot to be in.
Yeah. Inside, Williams spins into the paint, into Dowd. He had an easy layup. All he had to do was spin back away. Dowd trying to run the floor, can't reel this one in. And a good job there by the Rockets of trying to get it out to the big fella and reward him for running the floor.
You said that twice tonight, T-Roy. They have yet to reward him, but I thought that was it, though.
Gold steals that lazy pass away. Here comes Gold down the lane. He'll challenge. Kicks it in the corner. Evans and Gold, he's still down. Into the corner. Hightower from 3. This one no good. And Gold, they got to get a timeout here. He went hard, and Noble, you talked about it beforehand, down into that corner or down into that wall there. And that is concrete block.
T-Roy, I got a headset on, and I could hear his head hit the wall. And if you look at you come off the floor, and all you can do is slide on that surface, T-Roy. There is no way possible to stop your momentum on that surface. The surface is slick, T-Roy.
Yeah. And they're going to get out and attend to him quickly. As they do, let's take a break. We got a 3-point game here in Coalmont.
At Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
Welcome back. As they continue to attend to Tristan Gold, we're having a conversation here about the future for Gold in this contest. And Noble, you talked about it being a former official. There are rules in place here that you would think with the way he hit down on that concrete block area, and you said you could hear his head hit in neck area, that he's not going to be playing again tonight. Now, I'm going to tell you, probably Gold is going to be back in their ear at some point if he's able to. Right now it doesn't appear he's going to be able to, but at some point he's probably going to be back in their ear saying, I'm going to be back in, I'm going to be back in.
The way the rule book is now, T-Roy, there's 3 people that he has to go through, and none of those 3 can check the box. 1, the official cannot allow him to return. 2, the coach that is a school part of the school administration. He cannot allow him to come back in. And 3rd, athletic trainer cannot allow him to come back in. So regardless of what he's saying, based upon the sound and what we all just witnessed, he's through for this contest.
Things are in place these days. I'm going to tell you, back in the day, and I can remember because we went to Huntland, and I got knocked cold. I couldn't tell you probably what my name was, but that happened in the first half. I came back and played in the second half. Now, that's how they didn't watch after you as much in the old days, because I was completely out.
Wow. And
But I'm like Gold now. I was back in the ear going, all right, I'm all right. I know what's going on now. Let me back in. Now, back in the old days, they could do that. Here, they're going to be a little more careful with the player.
They're forced to be, T-Roy. The rules put in place for player safety, and he cannot return. There's too many boxes that have to be checked, too many checks and balances.
Under 2 left here in this first half. Parsons got it, free throw line, puts it on the floor, gets triple team, falls away, go to 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Hightower, punched away inside. McGurk puts it up and draws the foul. But again, they got over and made that shot tough for Parsons. It took 2-3, but they got a hand up there where he didn't just have an easy look.
It was dialed again, T-Roy. And T-Roy, I owe you an apology, my man. I kind of lost attention right there for a second. I kind of got somewhat disinterested when Gold hit his head there. And I know some of the Rockets probably, they got to get their attention span back into this contest because I told you about that wall before the game, and I just hate seeing that.
Evans fouled by McGurk as he tries to get into the front court. And no, you think about the psyche, you just talked about it, the psyche of the Rockets after seeing him get injured like that. Sometimes it's tough to keep your attention focused on what you're doing out here.
It's got to be difficult, T-Roy. Again, I'm apologizing to you because I lost interest. I was so focused on Gold and that, and just thought from my time in this gym previously, I thought that something could be done to protect players and consider player safety with that surface being what it is and you running right into brick walls.
Alex Evans, the freshman, connects on the first, and we talked with Coach Rumley about his maturation process, feeling comfortable. Started him in the Christmas tournament. Picks up a couple here. 19-17. We got a 2-point game. Roberts from 3. Shot no good. Good box out inside. Rockets will clear it. Here comes Yeager. 1:15 left here in the quarter. Yeager gets by Roberts. Goes baseline. Hangs in the air. Shot off the window too strong. On the outlet. Garcia flips it in front of the pack. McGurk all the way under. Dowd. Oh, he did not foul him. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I got to take up for Dowd there. Official said he got him on the head, but I didn't see it from here.
And our vantage point, T-Roy, did not afford me the luxury of being able to see it either. So I tell you what, let's just call it a good foul because they got the rebound and put it back up. So let's just call it a good foul. They're going to force them to have to hit both of them.
McGurk connects on the free throw. He is now 2 of 3 tonight. Gives them a 3-point lead now, make it 4. McGurk, 3 of 4 from the stripe. Pressure now by Grundy. Here comes Evans. The left-hander quickly into front court. Leaves it now with Hightower. Gets a step on Garcia baseline. Shot no good. Rebound Landon Parson. Gives it up now to Sam Parson, who flips it ahead. Roberts ahead of the pack. Puts it up against Dowd. And a foul on Josh. That one, even though he was trying to stay out of the way.
That's a foul, T-Roy. And here's the thing. That was created because they turned that rebound into instant offense. So once they threw that outlet pass down there so fast, the young man had leaked out so far that Dowd had a lot of room to cover to catch up with Roberts.
Now, that's the good Sam Parson again, head up the floor. Beautiful pass. That's a tough pass. He made it look easy.
He did make it look easy, T-Roy. He put his teammate in position to be successful, T-Roy.
And Roberts connects. Lead is 5. Here comes Evans. They've got numbers 3 on 2. Myers lost the handle. Now needs some help. Gives it up now to Yeager. 42 seconds left. Opening half. Look back door. Can't get that. Now Jan Hugas Martinez in the game. Kicks it over to Yeager. Ball poked away. Run it down in rear court. They're going to say it is over and back. I thought Grundy had gotten a hand on it, but the official says no. Turnover gives it back now to the Yellow Jackets with 27.4 seconds left here in this first half.
And the Rockets got to keep their composure, T-Roy. 5-point game could easily stretch out to 8, could easily stretch out to 10 if you don't keep your composure and keep your mental aspect to you.
Williams against Martinez here. Under 20. Sam Parson curls around the screen, and he got Myers airborne, who committed the foul. That time, I think Parson knew that Myers was really going to be intent on trying to keep up with him around that screen. Parson knew as a good offensive player, he said, hey, I've got to step here.
And he showed everything there, the mental attitude to be able to take advantage of his skill set.
Garcia, first shot of the night for him is good. He was a great offensive threat in that first game. Here tonight, that's his first opportunity. Hightower tries it again from half court. This one no good. As we'll head to the locker room with the Yellow Jackets holding an 8-point lead, 25-17, as we have reached the break.
Welcome to Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor power equipment and rental equipment needs. Locally owned and operated here in Middle Tennessee. With 3 locations in Murfreesboro, Lewisburg, and Chapel Hill, we have dozens of rental equipment, including full-size and mini skid loaders, excavators, and more. We also offer deliveries so you don't have to worry about moving the machine yourself. Just let our team bring what you need right to you. Mac Equipment, your one-stop shop for outdoor power and equipment rental. Stop by one of our 3 locations or visit us at mactn.com.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year-round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back here at halftime with Grundy County leading the Rockets 25-17. And we are joined here at halftime by, I'm sure, very happy Lady Rocket head basketball coach, Mr. John Wild. You square your district record at 1-1. You come on the road in a tough place to play and pick up a win. That had to feel really good tonight.
Just really proud of the kids, I tell you. Just a resilient effort, I thought, throughout. Just rebounding the ball like we needed to rebound it. We solid with our possessions and got shots, defended, fairly well. But just, and I told them after the game, and I don't mean this in a negative way, they probably had every chance to crack down the end and never cracked. And that's, I think that's a sign of when you've got some growth, that you can fight stuff like that off and win basketball games, and that's what we did. And it was a total team effort. Sadie Smith, big night, but she did a heck of a job. But the other 4, 5, 6 kids we were playing, I thought, really just good team basketball.
You got everybody, and you think about this, a game when you can stop and you can identify something that stood out for each player in that contest, and that's what it takes to have a team effort. And as you say, this was big tonight. You had chances. They had a chance down the stretch. They had never led in the basketball game, had a shot to go ahead. They missed it. You limited them to one opportunity. Those are the things that gain confidence, that make you a better team, and it make you now a threat. Nobody just comes in and says, hey, this is a pushover. We can just pick up the win and go home. That's the thing where you're beginning to build what you want to get.
Well, you're right, and it's a process, and it's developing your culture, and you got to sit on that culture and teach it every day, and just bear with it. But great role identity by the kids, like you said. Everybody honed into their role, and I told them before we came out on the floor, I said, look, just do 2 things. I said, just take care of the ball where we got possessions and we can get some shots, because we've been shooting the ball pretty well. And just defend like crazy and finish it with a block out. And, you know, they got some second shots, but I think for the most part we did a good job defending and then finishing it with rebounds and whatever defense we're playing tonight.
Hit your free throws down the stretch. That's always a big thing. Fourth quarter free throws when you're tired, being able to step to the line and convert. You had Camry Warner stepped in, hit a couple of big ones there late that stretched that lead. Kinsley in low. You want as a senior, you want your senior to want to take that free throw. She came off the inbounds and got that basketball and said, hey, you're going to have to foul me.
Yeah, that's right. And she's shooting mid-80s, 85, 86. So we always want the ball in her hands late in the game because that's who you want on the line. But you mentioned Cam, you know, 2 big free throws, played 32 minutes again. And, you know, just, man, she's a warrior. And I really like that kid. And she's grown so much, and she's doing a great job running our team. Probably, and I don't mean this negative, probably when a lot of people didn't think she could, and but we believed in her, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, and I think that belief has really paid off because you can just tell when kids play with confidence. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, I don't want that basketball. I just turned it over the last time. You know, I really don't want that thing again. Oh, here comes the press. Uh-oh. That's not the case. She's like, hey, give me the basketball. Get out of the way, and I'll bring it down the floor for you.
Yeah, that's it. And it's next possession, right? You just go on to the next possession. If you mess up, you got to attack the next one. You can't look in your rearview mirror. You got to look straight out in front of you, and that's all she does. And that's all these kids have done. And a lot of growth. I still think there's, you know, tremendous amount for us to grow in, and you know, in different areas. But we're making improvement, and that's all you can ask for, particularly as you start to 2025.
Hey, anytime you can steal one on the road, that's a great thing, and you, of course, want to defend home turf. And we talked about it earlier. With the development of this team, you hated to have that first district game occur at the 1st of December.
Yeah, it's just I could talk for days. But moving forward as we go with our new league, I think we've got that squared away. I think you'll see us start district games in January, and as they should be. But you know, all you can do is all you can do. You got to play, right? And when the ball goes up, no matter what night it is or what the order is, you play, and that's all these kids have been doing, and I'm proud of them.
Coach, I want to ask a question. Troy and I, we've been talking, and your young ladies seem to have a great deal of confidence, and I just need you to talk to me as a coach. When do you start building the confidence? Because confidence just cannot be built in the middle of a game. So is it something off the court? Is it something you and Coach Tucker do, or some things that the young ladies do collectively? When do you start building confidence, and how did you do so?
Well, when we came in, all we talked about was being a great teammate, and you know, just taking care of your teammates, and you know, just playing for each other, playing for your school and your community, but playing for each other, playing for the program. And you know, we did some team building things, and I'll send them some things, you know, occasionally, and we watch some videos on things. But I just think just embracing that culture and that being a great teammate, and you know, and these kids holding each other accountable, and not me just holding them accountable, them holding each other accountable. They finally figured out that we need to hold each other accountable. I think like things like that. It is just, and it's been a gradual process since we started team camp this summer at MTSU. But you know, we're at this point now, and just going through all that stuff, and going through the weight room, and going through running hills, and you know, that tough love that I'm giving them, and just that shared suffering that they're going through with one another. I think that builds it, and they really enjoy playing with one another. They're great teammates. They like each other, and I'll say this: sometimes with girls, that's hard. There's you know, sometimes I've had teams where they just don't like each other, but for whatever reason, one shooting the ball more than the other one. But that's not the case with this bunch. They don't care who's scoring, or they just don't care. They just want to win, and you know, I'm glad I'm here and have a chance to coach them.
Boy, that was absolutely huge. Coach, we'll let you go, and thanks again. Great win.
Appreciate you guys.
Please bow your heads and let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this day, Lord. We thank you for your many blessings. We ask that you would lay a hedge of protection on Tristan, Lord. Just protect him, allow everything to be okay. Be with his family and friends and give them guidance and to help him be okay, Lord. Be with doctors and all those that will help him and take care of him and just allow him to be okay. For it's in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen. That was a classy move here. Is obviously the concern for Tristan now as he took that hard spill down into the wall, and they are attending to him. And there's been a lot of movement, Noble, that we've seen around here. So I think, I don't think I'm going to get too far ahead of myself that they're going to take him to a hospital here locally.
No, yeah, we shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves. But here's what we will say, T. Roy. Head and neck is what the conversation has always been about. And that's the reason why I was trying to communicate with you with the new rules in place. That's the reason why I was trying to tell you he was not going to play anymore. There are certain things that you will have the luxury of being able to communicate and things of that nature. But when it comes to head and neck, and especially with all the medical advances we have and all the information we have that's prevalent to us now and that exist, precautionary procedures will always be the side they lean on moving forward.
Yeah, and they've got him seated down here just to our left, and there's obviously a lot of Rocket fans that are down there and showing an awful lot of concern for him right now. But I think, hey, the main thing is all you can do right now at this point is, as they just did, was pray for him, and that was a very, very classy move by the Grundy County folks.
It was, T. Roy, and that's a sense of unity, a sense of faith there, and again, as you said, classy move, but very proper, T. Roy. At this time, the young man is certainly in need of our prayers, and as well as his medical providers as well. And it certainly has to be a certain level of slight comfort, if I can say that, for his parents to be able to see that this school has taken the liberty of taking precautionary procedures to make sure he gets medical attention before he gets back on the bus and head back home.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You always think about they had him up, and you could tell he was leaning, as they were carrying. But at least he had some movement. So that's one thing that you are, I guess, a little more optimistic about right now. But he definitely took quite a spill.
And we've seen him, T. Roy. We've seen him hit the pavement many times and then hit the floor and get up. And it's just that force that he hit, the force in which he hit it, and also it's a force that won't move, T. Roy. It's a brick wall. So and I certainly feel a lot better in knowing that he will get the medical attention he needs before he makes his way back to Chapel Hill.
Yeah, and they're going to, of course, take him out as we continue to kind of monitor this situation. Let's take another break, and we'll return here. Second half action coming up.
At Apex Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors and friends. For years, we've been committed to building stronger communities, one relationship at a time. From supporting our many small businesses to supporting all types of local events, Apex Bank is here, helping our community thrive. Because when our community succeeds, we all succeed. Apex Bank, investing in you, investing in our community. Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chapel Hill's motto is moving forward with strong tradition. It sets us up well. As Chapel Hill grows with a forward vision, it remembers the things that made and continue to make here a great place to live. The mayor, board of aldermen, and town employees would like to wish all of our Rocket and Lady Rocket teams the best for this season. From the Lions Super Bowl of the South to Henry Borden State Park, we are moving forward with strong traditions. Thanks for making Chapel Hill your home. And one more thing, go Rockets!
Well, I want to say we've had it happen here before, quite possibly.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I...
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin.
Something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Your one-stop shop to keep your auto running smoothly is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance to brakes, front-end alignments, suspension work, oil changes or AC work, all the way to transmission replacements or engine swaps, J&J has got you covered. See Mr. Vince or Mr. Matt Jackson at their location at 1791 Highway 99 Chapel Hill, or give them a call at 931-364-5602. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or sell your existing home, experience matters. You need a realtor versed in handling everything from a multiple offer situation to negotiating the best price for a seller. With 35 plus years of experience, you need Vicki Kane on your side to help navigate your way. She works with buyers and sellers in all price points in Middle Tennessee, and she'll use that experience to simplify the process and make it hassle-free for her clients. Give her a call at 931-580-5924. That's Vicki Kane with Buddy Tankersley Realty and Auction.
And welcome back. The scene here, of course, is the complete concern for Tristan Goad right now. And we talked about it, Noble. He just plays the game. He has one speed, all out, and he went full bore into that concrete down on the baseline here. And they have taken him out on a stretcher, and I'm sure I know they're going to take him to the hospital somewhere, but I would speculate quite possibly Chattanooga at this point to Erlanger, because it would be a level 1 trauma center. But thoughts and prayers, of course. Hopefully he'll be able to make a full recovery. But that was a very scary situation, and like I say, that's a situation where you might think about, as you said, the barriers on that end, where you got players that play hard and go full bore into that end there.
Because let's be clear, T. Roy. I know there's some space between the actual playing court and the wall, but the surface in which you hit, it doesn't do anything but allow you to slide into the wall. And I got to tell you, I think, I may be wrong, I don't know where the place was at. I think I've only been in one gym other than this one my whole life where there's no pad on the wall, T. Roy.
Yeah, and like I say, that's it's just very, very unfortunate for Tristan what happened there. And his teammates are going to have a whole lot of concern as they see their injured teammate taken out of here. So mentally, you wonder about what that's going to do for them.
And I'm glad you said it, Troy, because I'm gonna be very transparent with you. I'm still a little shook up myself,
yeah.
And I don't know anything other than the young man's. I don't know anything other than his number and his name.
I'm going to speak from a 16, 17-year-old perspective. I had a teammate, and it was my senior season. He went out on the floor and we found out later, he was diabetic. And he had gotten, I guess, super low of sugar, and he was laying on the floor like convulsing. And as a 16 or 17-year-old, you're thinking, he's fixing to die. I don't know what's going to happen here. So when they take him out, you're thinking what these guys are thinking here, what's going on here? What's wrong with my teammate? How is he doing right now? Now, I can tell you that is 40 years later, and I can tell you to the exact detail what happened that night, where I was at when it happened. I can remember the whole thing of him being on the floor, and that was such a jarring memory that I can remember it crystal clear 40 years later. That's going to be where these guys are at right now. They're concerned you've got to play a game, and the coaches are going to tell you that, and you know that, but deep down you've got such a concern for your teammate as to where he's at right now. It's just tough to focus.
And think about it, T-Roy. Teammates. We just got through talking to Coach Wild. Think about this day and age, all the things that go into being a teammate. These young men here spend time off season doing a whole bunch of other things to get closer to each other. So it's a couple of these guys that's going to call him his friend. But here's the same thing. The coach, you say the coaches, they still got a coach. You thinking about a young man that you've devoted a lot of time, and for Coach Rumley and them, and Coach Lord, Coach Rumley in particular, been knowing Tristan since middle school, you know what I mean? So that's quite a bit to take on.
Start out shooting technicals here, and I'm not sure exactly what's happened here, Noble, as Yeager goes to the line, and he'll convert them both. I'm not sure. We'd have to have one of those where we had the official come over and tell us what was going on there.
He would, T-Roy, and we would have had to maybe listen in a little closer to the PA announcer or something. Maybe he provided some context for the audience.
Dowd inside, tried to get it to Myers, stolen away, and here comes Garcia. Garcia takes it in against Hightower, off the window and in. I really like his game, Noble. He really stepped up and played much more of a role in Parsons' absence, but you saw him there. He just kind of probed, stayed under control, got his shot. Evans from the corner, no good. Rebound, battled for. We got a foul on Roberts.
Yeager, smallest guy, almost the smallest guy. Him and Hightower, the smallest two out there, and Yeager sky high for the rebound. Great job by the senior.
Hightower will play it in off the baseline. Lobs it in to Dowd. Dowd beyond the arc, gives it up now to Myers. Myers had 16 in that opening meeting between the two teams. He's been held scoreless thus far. Hightower from three, no good. Here comes Parson. Parson had the first 18 for Grundy. It was late in the first half, under 2 minutes left in the first half before someone not named Sam Parson scored for Grundy.
And I tell you what, it looked like, as you said, and I'm glad you stated it the way you said it, T-Roy. I wasn't real sure, but you put perspective on it. Sometimes you can just kind of ball watch and watch the game if you're a spectator on a team of a fine player like Parson.
Parson pulls off the baseline and scores it. Got to his spot. Myers did, I thought, a nice job defending, but Parson able to use his body, get free for that baseline jumper. Yeager, double team, fires in the corner now to Myers. Myers dribbled on the baseline, landed. Parson stepped over to defend, and the official right there said he put it on the baseline. Turnover, gives it back now to Grundy. Just underway here in this third quarter.
Picking up full court is the Rockets, T-Roy.
Little soft pressure here as they get it inside. Strong powers it up and draws the foul on Andrew Myers. Myers that time defending the house. He wasn't going to let that basket be easy for Strong. Committed the foul, and now Strong will step to the line for a pair.
Andrew Myers that time, T-Roy, was in what you basically call no man's land. He was between two white jerseys on both boxes, and once that entry pass come in, he had to make contact with the body that time of Reese Strong, and Reese Strong is certainly someone who can shoot through the contact.
So that pays off as he misses the first one. He'll get another. Second one on the way, Strong, good. First point of the night for Reese Strong. Lead is 11, 30-19. Pressure by Grundy. Hightower throws over the top now to Yeager. Yeager across the time stripe in front court. Here comes the triple team as they get it to Myers. Bounce pass underneath. Dowd had it poked away, and it will go back to the Rockets.
Yeager was fortunate to be able to find someone to release that ball to, because he had three bodies on him, but two of them had considerable size advantage. It's hard to see around them.
Now, you get to that point, once you get free, you got numbers. So they tried to attack to Dowd that time. Dowd out front. Gives it up now to Myers, who puts it on the floor. Tried to kick it on a wing to Evans. That one sails errantly out of bounds, and Grundy will get it back with 6:10 left here in the third.
T-Roy, keep an eye on the score. T-Roy, with everything that's transpired, here's that little mental part where the game will slightly get away from you.
Astolfi will check back in, replacing Myers. Parson brings it across the time stripe. Gives it up on that wing area to Roberts. Now they're trying to run Parson baseline. He ends up with it left side. Draws plenty of attention. Kicks it in the corner to Roberts. Back out front. Landon Parson from three. This one no good. Roberts tries to save off of Dow, but he was on the inline. That gives it back to the Rockets now as quick blow for Myers. He checks right back in, replacing Evans. Hightower, Yeager, Astolfi, Myers, and Dowd, the five on the floor for Coach Rumley. Ball punched away. Parson gives it up underneath. Roberts puts it up and in. Parson with a good reach in there to poke it away. Pressure again. Here comes Yeager. Yeager gets between defenders into front court. Tries to step through. Lost the handle, but picked up by Dowd. Myers now out front. Hightower kicks it in the corner. Astolfi open from three. This one no good. Long rebound controlled by Myers. He'll fire it up. This one a little too strong. High for the rebound is Parson. Sam Parson out of the pack, middle of the floor. Parson puts it on the deck, off the window, got it and one. Yeah, I'm just in the backyard. Let me just flip one up here, make it look easy for you.
And here's what I talked about, T-Roy, the little mental aspect. You get on the offensive end, not completely locked in, and then on defense, maybe everybody's not completely back and then not playing good defense, not footwork and things of that nature.
Parson misfired on the free throw. Rebound to Astolfi, and here comes Yeager. Lead pass in front court, Hightower. Fakes off the baseline, puts it up, will not drop. And we got a foul inside as Myers over the back trying to pick up that loose ball rebound. Couple on Andrew. 34-19 Grundy. 5 minutes left here, third quarter, as Jan Hukas Martinez will check in, replacing Myers. Garcia to play it in. Gives it up now to Parson. Parson pulls up. Three ball in and out. Crashing the glass for the rebound was Roberts. Nice hustle by him.
It was, T-Roy, and that's the mental aspect, T-Roy. You just got to box your man out. He come from nowhere.
And that's one of those things, too. You get kind of, they don't have, I'm sure, a lot of energy right now. They've had a lot of mental and physical energy drained. So that's one of those you kind of get caught standing there looking.
And then that's the thing, T-Roy. And again, that's when the score just kind of creeps his way up to down by 20 and then down by 25.
Hightower gets it to Yeager, who is fouled by Landon Parson. Parsons foul his first. And that's going to be the third team foul here of the quarter. 4:40 left here in this third quarter. Of course, right now, all thoughts and prayers going out to Tristan Goad, who was injured early in the game. Astolfi baseline, and he'll be fouled. Jean will step to the stripe to shoot a pair here. Foul's going to be on Strong. That'll be 4 now on Reese Strong. Astolfi to the line. Jean has yet to score here tonight.
And they're finding a way. They're going to bring Strong over to the bench, T-Roy, and he'll get an opportunity to take a seat as Williams is going to check in for him.
Thought Astolfi was in the act. They say not so, and the Rockets have to play it in. Parson now with a steal on the outlet. Here comes Roberts. Roberts throws it up, and Parson takes it down. He was looking back that time, Noble. He knew what he wanted.
Yeah, they had the numbers, my man. He stole the ball. He ran the court that time.
Roberts with the alley and Parson with the emphatic oop as he hammers that one home. Blocks a shot here and controls it. Parson out of there again to Roberts. Roberts inside, flips it up, and he'll be called for the travel. Basket no good. Parsons got 24 of the 36 right now for Grundy, as they stretch the lead to 17. And right now, as you say, there's just not a whole lot for the Rockets. You can say, hey, if you're just out there playing right now, you're doing good.
And that's just it. That's the coach's message is just, let's just finish, gentlemen. It's a life lesson that Coach Rumbley and Coach Lloyd is teaching now. We just got to finish the matter at hand, and then we'll be able to check on our partner after the contest.
McGurk from the corner, no good. It's off of Williams, out of bounds, and back to the Rockets now. Hightower, as Rockets will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 3:33 left here, third quarter. We'll be back.
At Lewisburg Animal Hospital, your pets are not just patients, they are family. We lovingly care for pets and ensure their comfort during their visit. Just ask our Forrest mascot, Rocket. We offer preventative care, surgery, dentistry, internal medicine, boarding, and grooming services to help your pet feel and look their best. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to keep Rocket happy and healthy so he can cheer on his Forrest Rockets.
Don't try to be a do-it-yourself electrician. At Elite Electrical, our team of licensed professionals brings precision and care to every project. Whether it's residential upgrades or a light commercial installation, we've got you covered. From rewiring homes to installing energy-efficient lighting for businesses, our expertise shines through in everything we do. Trust Elite Electrical to power your world with safety and excellence. Elite Electrical, your trusted partner for quality electrical services.
And welcome back. Rockets just trying to persevere right now. They trail at 36-19. 3:33 left here in the third quarter. And right now, as most of the Rocket fans are and players, I'm sure, thoughts turn toward Tristan Goad right now.
Yes, sir.
They're just trying to get through this one.
Yes, sir. Finish, T-Roy. You just want to finish what you started.
Hightower out front. Kicks now to Yeager. Yeager thought about it, covered up quickly, McGorrick. Back to Hightower out top. Yeager gets the screen, and we got a foul called on Dowd. Josh picks up the foul. That'll be, I think, 3 on Dowd. That's his 4th. So Dowd becomes the first Rocket with 4 personals.
Well, he's had a lot of work to do, T-Roy, and they checking. They're gonna check to see what the scorebook has on that.
Are they saying he quite possibly may have 5?
I think what they're actually doing is checking to see, because they got 5 in the column over there. He'll be shooting as a result of it'll be the 15 foul.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So McGurk now will step to the line. Toss on the way, good. McGurk now 4 of 5 from the line tonight, as he will step in again. The junior's toss on the way, and good. Now 5 of 6 from the strike tonight. 38-19 Grundy. Hightower to Yeager in front court. Back up top to John. He'll swing it over Astolfi. Fires from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound Martinez in the corner. Tried to dump it inside to Dowd. Stolen away. Jacob Crisp, seniors, checked in. Crisp comes off the bench firing. 3 ball, no good. Rebound pulled away by Hightower. John spins now, lobs it into front court. Astolfi leaves it with the trailer. Yeager. Yeager now will set the offense. 2.5 left here, third quarter. Yeager in the paint. Floater, no good. Rebound to Gus Williams. Here comes Parson. Parson behind the screen. 3 ball. In and out, no good. Rebound to Williams. Williams spins, shot no good. Martinez with a good box out. And it will be off of Grundy. Out of bounds and to the Rockets. Good job by Martinez keeping Williams off the glass.
It's excellent job that time. And I tell you what, it's a lot to be battling in there. It's some nice-sized young men for Grundy County out there.
Astolfi in rear court now. Hightower dumps it over the top. Jean with it. He'll penetrate. Nice dump down inside to Dowd. Had it blocked away. Astolfi gets it back, puts it up, and he'll draw the foul. They just waited that time. Dowd was trying to outweight the Grundy County defenders, and then when he finally put it up, Williams was there waiting on that one for the block.
He showed the poise and the patience to be able to wait. But like I said, it's two nice-sized defenders out there. Also two nice-sized offensive players as well in Parson and Williams.
Toss Astolfi good. Jean on the board. His first point of the evening. Readies for his second toss. Jean Astolfi. It's on the way, and this one good. 2 of 2 for Jean. 38-21. Under 2 left here, third quarter. Crisp with it to a cutting Williams. Gets inside. He'll gather himself, but he traveled first.
And I tell you what, I was scared that time, T. Roy, because he had some assistance being with that travel that time. Yeah. He got bumped off his spot, so I didn't know what the ref was going to call. And I think the young man that I was looking at, he was a little worried of what the official was going to call as well.
Evans back in, dumps it inside Martinez. Fakes, goes baseline now in the deep corner. Astolfi from 3. This one no good. Rebound to Crisp. Leaves it now with Parson, who will push it into front court. Parson keeps that defender on his offhand, leaves it with the trailer. And the 3 put up and in by Warren Langley. First 3 of the night for Langley. But that's the brilliance of Parson there. You noticed he just kept that defender on the side that he wanted him to be on. Knew that his guy was coming, left it for him for an open look.
He just dropped it off to him, T-Roy.
Foul on Grundy now as it will send Yeager to the line to shoot a pair as Rockets are in the penalty. Toss good by Matthew. He's 3 of 3 from the stripe tonight. He's got 6 on the evening. Readies for his second one. This one on the way and in and out, no good. Rebound to Williams. Gives it up to Parson, looking to push. Got a little snowbird on the other end. McGurk saves it back into Crisp. Now Parson steps into a 3. This one too strong. McGurk with a rebound. He's been active here. Inside Williams. Draws a double team. Stolen away by Dowd. Evans will maintain it in rear court. Ball punched away. Parsons gets it back to the left hand. Circus shot no good. Tip Langley got it. Warren Langley. Dowd made it rough on Parson that time. He had to really stretch to get that one up there.
I think the officials took a break too. They didn't call it in the net that time when his hand went in there.
Astolfi off the rebound from Martinez. Fires from 3 and cans it. Jean from downtown. McGurk on the other end. Nice dump inside. Parson will lay it in. Got 26 now. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back and forth they go. Astolfi. Nice dump inside Martinez, and he'll be fouled by Williams. Martinez has been really active in his minutes here.
He certainly have. He was able to sit over on the bench, and he's seen what it was going to require. A couple big interior presence for Grundy County, and he knew once he got in there he was going to need to be a little physical.
Jan Hugas Martinez, toss on the way. This one off the backboard, no good. Tried to bank that one in. Ready for his second. Settles in. This one on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled away as we'll head the other way. Still time, 15 seconds left in the quarter. Ball knocked away by Dowd. Williams gets it back. Now Langley from 3. No good. Rebound to Dowd. 5 seconds left. Can they get a shot off? Astolfi. 2, 1. He'll fire, and this one just off the mark as the quarter draws to the close. Grundy stretching their lead after 3. Your score. Yellow Jackets 45 and the Rockets 25.
Managing your finances can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Morehead Cheek P. LLC, we offer comprehensive tax and general accounting services for both individuals and businesses. From accurate tax returns to day-to-day accounting, our expert team ensures your financials are in order year round. Let us handle the numbers so you can do what you do best. Call 931-246-4425 today. Peace of mind is just a phone call away. Morehead Cheek P. LLC, your partner in taxes accounting every step of the way.
First Commerce Bank aims to provide communities with competitive banking products that meet our customers' needs. But we don't stop there. We strive to provide our banking products with superior and unparalleled customer service. First Commerce Bank's mission is to be the best at serving our customers one opportunity at a time. Call 931-364-7888 or come by our location at 4641 Nashville Highway. Our friendly staff is here to help you find products and banking services to suit your needs best. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Get it underway here in the fourth quarter. Langley firing, or check that, Roberts from 3. Roberts now with 6. Martinez on the run. Picks it up, gives it up to the trailer. Hightower, covered up by McGurk. Now Roberts will take him man-to-man as Dowd comes out top, tries to set the screen. Rolls inside, Dowd with a catch. He'll fall away, a little 5-footer left it short. Martinez battling for it, Parsons got it. McGurk in front of the pack, all the way under, and Dowd will foul out of the game. But Noble, he ran, got back in that play. You got to like the hustle there.
You got to love it, T. Roy, because you and I, we spent time earlier talking about lack of hustle. So anytime you can see hustle from a big man, you got to love it.
Dowd will foul out of the contest as McGurk's first one good.
I was going to say, T. Roy, because he's not supposed to shoot free throws.
I know, exactly.
He's not supposed to shoot free throws if he got 5 fouls.
Until they get him out of there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here comes Astolfi. Now, do they make him shoot him again? Let's see. Dowd fouls out with 3 points tonight. They let that one stand, so McGurk.
They let more than that stand. The free throw shooter line was on, a foot was on the line. They didn't say anything about that. Referee ready to go to, looked like.
McGurk now 7 of 8 from the stripe. Hightower out top. Gives it up now to Yeager. Minute gone by here, fourth quarter. Astolfi out top. Jean looking inside. Martinez doing battle. Gives Astolfi the screen now into the corner. Evans tried to go baseline, travel with it. Do want to remind everybody we'll be back in action as we will be at home next week for a couple of matchups. First of all, Moore County is going to make a return visit. Make the second game with the Rockets. That'll be at home Tuesday night. As McGurk gets inside, Parson in traffic, puts it up and in. No, it must be really nice to just kind of be like, all right, I got 28 now. It's just another day at the office.
Yeah, sometimes it come that easy.
Yeager out top to Evans. Inside Martinez, backs his way down against Strong, turns in the paint, can't get it off and travel with it. Good defense that time by Strong. He's playing with 4 fouls as well.
He got in foul trouble early in the first half, and he just wasn't needed tonight, T. Roy, so he was able to get away with that.
Clayson Jones is going to check in for the first time. And let's see who else we got here. Let me try to pick up, let's see. Drew Bailey's in the contest as letting it fly. Garcia no good. Evans quickly the other way. Evans, little floater, lefty, got it. Nice job by Alex Evans.
Yeah, nice soft touch. You say he's a freshman, right?
He's a freshman.
Nice soft touch that time, left-handed.
Let's see, 30 Will Dillingham in the game as well. Inside, that one a little bit too tall for Dylan Garcia, out of bounds and back to the Rockets. Get some substitutions in here. They're going to go a little deeper in the bench here, Noble.
Yes, indeed, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Let a few other players play.
Easton Reimer, the freshman, is checked in for Grundy's. We got a foul. Reimer picks up the foul. Timeout will be taken. We'll take it as well. 5:37 left here from Coalmont.
Daddy, where's Mr. Bubbles?
Life can be uncomfortable.
Well, Mommy and I.
Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem makes it easy to find the heating and cooling equipment that's just right for your home. So whatever the season, whatever your budget, you can stay comfortable, even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Feel comfortable all the time with the help of Clint's Air Care. Call today for guaranteed quality installation and service.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in...
And welcome back. 5:37 left here in this contest. As it looks like most of the starters are going to have the rest of the night off on both sides. As some of the youngsters getting some work. Evans fires from three. This one no good. Rebound pulled away. Reimer the other way. And Noble, you look at what a veteran team this is. They've got only one freshman, Reimer, who is suited up. One sophomore. The rest are juniors and seniors.
That was a nice move to the basket that time, T-Roy. He just didn't finish that time.
Roberts, he'll fire from three. This one no good. McGurk trying to save it. He ended up traveling with it. You talk about now motivated. Reimer's motivated. He's come in and he's been everywhere. He's like, man, I may not get that much time. I got to make an impression while I'm here.
Hey, if you sit long enough, T-Roy, and especially visiting commentators don't expect you to get in, and you finally get a chance to get in, you know what you're supposed to do.
Martinez fakes along the baseline. He'll put it up. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by the Rockets. They'll get another look here. Hey, if you're in the contest now, you're suited up. Your scoreboard watching. You're thinking, all right, man, 25 up right now, 4:44. Let the other guys play a couple minutes. I'm going to get a couple here tonight. I can guarantee you, if you're a freshman, that's what you're thinking.
Well, I'll tell you what, even a treat, T-Roy. The head coach for the Yellow Jackets have come to the end of the bench and told a couple guys to take their jerseys and get them ready.
Garcia on the run out, puts it up and in. Garcia now with 7.
They taking their warm-ups off, T-Roy. I got about 3 taking their warm-ups off at the end of the bench.
Jones with the dribble. Kicks it in the corner now. On the baseline now, Martinez. He'll fire from 5. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Roberts. Gives it up now to Garcia, heading the other way. And Grundy County will take a break. We'll take a quick one as well here as we wind this one up from Grundy County.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
See your local agents, Scott Bond or Troy Cashin. And welcome back. Looks like Logan Hammond, 30, will get some action here for Grundy County. Let's see who else. We've got 11 into the contest, and let's see. I think I have an 11. Let me look back on here and see if I've missed something. Crisp now with it. Swinging around the Reimer. Dumps it, low block inside, and a nice cut by Reimer. Put it up, no good. Big fella Ian Grizel in the contest as well for Grundy. Ball knocked away by Crisp. It'll stay with the Rockets.
You said Reimer's a freshman?
Reimer's a freshman.
He's a nice ball player, T-Roy.
See, I'm trying to pick up 11 is. I don't have him on my roster anywhere. I'll apologize. Out front, we got a screen set and a foul call, I believe, on Crisp. Trying to fight through it. Nope, that'll be Reimer. Reimer's second. Rockets to play it in. Martinez in the corner. They'll kick it back. Quick 3 on the way. Evans shot no good. Rebound battle for on the floor. They'll scrap for it. Jump ball situation. They'll stay with the Rockets. Forrest is trying to look to finish out here young guys in this competition, they're trying to show Coach, hey, I need a few more minutes here.
There you go. May get a couple more guys, may be able to get some playing time to finish up, put everybody in tonight.
Good move there as they kick it down. Evans spots up 3-ball just off the mark. Martinez bangs on the board, and he'll be fouled again by Grizel. But Martinez has done a good job. Offensively, he's still got a little ways to go, Noble, but defensively and rebounding, he gets on the glass.
He's done a great job on the defensive end and in the category of rebounding, T-Roy. He's done a superb job. He continue to do that. Don't have to be offensive-minded to get playing time, T-Roy.
Fire around pass almost stolen away. Clayson Jones to play it in. Gives it up to Evans. Puts it on the deck, and he is fouled hard that time by Grizel.
Hey, Gazelle had the nerve, the audacity, T-Roy, to look at the coach, look at the bench, to figure out what he did wrong.
Yeah, Evans is going to step to the stripe for a pair where he is 2 of 2 tonight. Alex with 4 on the evening. Reddies and the toss on the way is good. Evans, Noble, I just noticed he's a little bit more comfortable taking his shot now. You know, you work in as a freshman or a sophomore whenever you get that opportunity to play with the big guys. At first, you always kind of are like, all right, you know, am I taking a shot that they don't want me to take? Am I taking something I don't need to take? He's playing with a little confidence now, not thinking about those things.
And I missed Evans kind of slide into the spotlight, T-Roy. So this was a case of he just worked his way up, or he was trying to get healthy, or
worked his way up. The freshman, of course, they brought him along a little slower. He was getting a few minutes here and there, but they called on him a little bit more as the season has progressed, and Coach gave him a start or two in the Christmas portion as Chris puts it up, blocked from behind by Evans, and now he's getting some more time. And again, you know, you just learn at this level. It's so valuable to get that experience. The younger you can get it, the better off you are.
And that's going to be something he'll be able to go learn from, because he's thinking that the block was clean, but he had his hand on his back, T-Roy, to be so one hand on his back and then one hand with the clean block.
Chris readying for his second one. It's on the way, no good. Martinez with a rebound. Bounce pass underneath. Nice job on the pass by Evans. Good court awareness. And the payoff there for Clayson Jones.
Going to take a slight little time here to be able to send one in. T-Roy, number 22 for the Yellow Jackets.
Maddox Parson will check in.
Can I go back to number 12 one more time? Evans, T-Roy, left-handed, excellent vision of the court, T-Roy, to be able to get the running rocket in transition that time.
Parson gets it on a wing, tries to dump it inside. Grizel spins in the paint and draws the foul. Coming over with a help was Dillingham, and I think they're going to charge him with the foul. And that'll send the big fella Ian Grizel to the line for a pair.
I'll tell you what, Grizel, that's nice footwork that he just showed there to be able to spin that way and try to split two defenders, T-Roy.
Missed the first. He will get another. He's a junior, so he's still got another year left.
Well, as you stated, he wasn't going to play a lot in this campaign here with 5 seniors, but he certainly may be somebody who may be needed come February.
Yeah, exactly. Misses them both. Rockets had it poked away, and it'll stay with Forrest. 2:13 left here. Grundy now will move to 2-1 in district play, drop the Rockets to 0-2. The Rockets got 5. Camden Howes in the game. Now Bailey gets inside between defenders, puts it up no good. Rebound pulled away by Parson. Baseball pass the other way. Reimer gets it inside. Shot put up and no good. Ball tipped around and it'll go to Forrest. Parson got a hand on it but could not save it. you know, when you think about, people will just call it garbage time, but this means a lot to these guys that are in the game right now.
Yes, indeed. There's nothing garbage about it, T-Roy. You done showed up for practice, and you done spent money going to camps and all that extra stuff, weight room.
Pass inside to Grizel. He converts. 59-30 Grundy County, approaching the final minute left here. Of course, for the Rockets, they're going to hit the bus, and the first thing they're going to do is try to find out the condition of Tristan Goad right now.
And that's going to be even difficult on them as well, T-Roy, because there's no information that will be able to be released to them at this stage once they leave out of here.
Reimer gets inside. Tough shot. Almost got it to drop. Rebound in the paint. No good. Reimer again, and jump ball situation here. It'll stay with Grundy County. 58 ticks left. As the Rockets are going to get Gage Matlock in here. Grundy to play it in. Reimer inside, shot put up and in and one. Logan Hammond gets his name in the scoring column as he will head to the line here trying to convert the three-point play.
This is why it's not called garbage time, T-Roy. He's getting his footwork together and his form, T-Roy. It means something to him.
Toss no good. Big rebound there by the big fella, Grizel, and we got a foul underneath. Maverick Burnett, who is also checked in, picks up the foul for the Rockets. Grizel back to the line for a pair here. Rockets, 15 foul. Grizel missed that one. 0 of 3 from the stripe. 2 points on the evening. Second one on the way. This one no good. Rebound to Matlock. Lead pass in front court. Howes, bounce pass along the baseline. Little pull up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Reimer. Reimer looking to run behind the back. Reimer gets inside, hangs in the air, puts it up and in. And that's a freshman.
Hey, he went behind the back, T-Roy.
Matlock gives it up, Howes. Back to Matlock, 30 seconds left. Howes kicks it around. 3 ball on the way and good. Maverick Burnett from downtown.
I like it. I like it, young man. I like it.
That's being ready to shoot. Getting inside. They're not going to call anything right now.
No, they I told you, they've been ready to go for a while, T-Roy.
Pulling the trigger. Bailey got it. The 3 ball on the way from Drew Bailey late, and the young fellas getting a couple of buckets here late in the contest, but Grundy County too much tonight as the Yellow Jackets will pick up the win. Your final here, Grundy County 64 and the Rockets 36.
If it's in your yard, it's not too hard for Tate. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. Gravel driveways, landscaping, backhoe work, garden turning and lawn mowing, Garvin's Ground Control has got you covered. Quality workmanship and reasonable pricing make Garvin's Ground Control the heavyweight champion of ground control in the mid-state. He is the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin. Give him a call, 931-703-7997. That's Garvin's Ground Control.
He's a real big dude.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
And welcome back as the Rockets fall to Grundy County here tonight by a final of 63-36. Do want to remind you we'll be back in action on Tuesday night. Moore County will roll into town. Want to give you your final scoring totals here tonight. First of all, for the victorious Yellow Jackets, they were led by Sam Parson with 28. He had the first 18 of the night for the Yellow Jackets. Nobody else in double figures. It was Nate Roberts with 8 tonight. Dylan Garcia with 7. Carson McGurrick with 7. It was Warren Langley with 5. And from there, we go to Easton Reimer with 2, Ian Grizel with 2, Logan Hammond with 2, Jacob Crisp with 1, and Reese Strong with 1 for Grundy County. Tonight for the Rockets, nobody able to crack double figures. They were led in scoring by Tristan Goad, who had 6, Matthew Yeager with 6, Jonah Stolfi with 5, Alex Evans with 5, Andrew Myers with 3, John Hightower with 3, Josh Dowd picks up 3, and Maverick Burnett with a 3 tonight for the Rockets. Oh, excuse me, I got Drew Bailey as well with a 3 for the Rockets. And again, just everyone keep Tristan Goad and his family in your prayers. Of course, he was injured here earlier, and we'll hope the update is good when we get it. Once again, that'll wrap it up here. If you just joined us, Lady Rockets pick up a big, big win for them, 46-42 in the opener, and it's Grundy County getting a little revenge in the nightcap, 63-36. Until Tuesday, for Mr. Noble Mays, Mr. Jay Schilling, and Mr. Owen Harrington, this is Troy Cash, and have yourselves a great night, everybody. You've been watching Rocket Sports here on your home for Forrest Sports, TC Sports 1. Good night, everybody.